Kyrie eleison, my friends. Just like the soundtrack said. We had a little hiccup at the start, but now we are here to explore medieval Bohemia. My name is Starion Costumes, and I am very happy to finally be so far in the main quest that we have the chance to see Sigismund in person. I don't know if he is a pretty lad or not, but I for sure know that we definitely want to cross his plans. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to sneak into the council meeting and not only spy on him, but also try to snitch on him. So, without further ado, let's get started into the game. Should be this one, yeah. Donnie, welcome to the stream. Glad to have you here, man. How are you doing today? Electron, hell yeah. Great to have you here as well, bro. How was your week so far? Like, this day has been nothing but rain here in northern Germany. I've seen that some dark clouds are swooping all over Europe right now, but for sure northern Germany is getting completely showered. So most of the time today was just rain, and even more rain. That did not prevent us, like at work, to go on a little boat trip. Like, you live at the Baltic Sea, of course, go for a boat trip. And luckily, this boat had a roof. We saw some turtles. Yes, turtles are nice. I like turtles. And besides of that, snake and some rare birds. And of course, angry swans. Your average hustle at the Baltic Sea. So that was my day so far. I hope you had an amazing day as well, guys. And I also hope that the last 2 days of the week will be even good, so you can start into a weekend with energy and the right spirit to enjoy it. Because, you know, weekend is the sacred time of the week. It's the time where you can finally attend to the things that matter most. Your own personal things. Oh shoot, Donnie. May I ask what your job is? If you have to work outside all the time? Joey! Cheers! Welcome to the stream, brother. God be with you. Hey Ulrich, Vavak, it's me, your favorite Henry. Did you miss me? Yeah, he sure did. I'm sure he missed us.
Glad to see you
He'll
again.
be overjoyed to see us.
Gall to show me your face again. I'll call the guards.
Hold your horses. I'll come in peace. Actually, I have a little offer for you.
You've come to blackmail me again?
Call it what you like. I need to get into the city council assembly. And I reckon you can help me.
The assembly? The one King Sigismund is supposed to attend in person?
Yeah, let's pretend that we're...
Surely you wouldn't deny me a chance to meet the king?
Don't try that on me. This is connected with Ruthard, isn't it? And tell the truth.
No, this time not.
I want to know what Sigismund tells the council. I hear it'll be important.
You want to spy?
Oh
You know
man,
what
work
you're
on
risking,
Saturday.
and what
Oh,
I'd be
damn. I
risking?
hope at least they pay you well for
Forget
that.
it.
Have you forgotten I have you over a barrel? If you want to keep your position and your head on your shoulders, you better shape up.
All right, all right. Maybe we can make a deal. If I get you into the council, you'll behave appropriately and you won't betray yourself, or especially me. And that will be the end of our business together.
And how about a few groschen to seal our fruitful relationship?
You're worse than a horse dealer. Have it your way, then. You can get into the council assembly relatively easily.
Love
My
it.
cook's son will be serving there. He's roughly around your age. Maybe
Hey, Henry and Hans
persuade
are
him
an
to
amazing
let you
duo.
stand
I
in.
really love Henry because he grew to
Well,
become such a
not everyone
cheeky
would want to
lad.
give up an
You know?
opportunity to serve the King of Hungary.
Nadine, welcome to the stream. Uspaza. Ah, damn, you've been in the hospital. I hope you're better now. Like, I didn't catch up on that part of your week, but I hope that it is something related to something that you would consider as progress or happy development. Donnie, oh damn, you have a tough job, man. And that's, you know, and that's tough. You know, this Schiedwetter, like we say in Northern Germany, and working on construction. Props to that, man. Props to that. I hope that you at least had the opportunity to work like in a somewhat already made building, so you didn't have to stand in rain all the time. Joey, I've been doing that as well, man. I've worked a few years in a grocery store. And while the team was pretty amazing, some customers were not. I even had like nicknames for the worst customers that I was like exchanging with my colleagues, and we were just, you know, making jokes about them because we had some really, really awful customers that did not treat us quite well. But humor is a way to deal with the misery of life, and I found a good way to kind of cope with that. Okay, like, Nadine, I hope that's an honest explanation and nothing that covers a dark twist. Gunnar, yeah, like, bro respects me for being a rat, but tells us pretty much about Vavak.
Who's this boy?
Franta's his name. Franta Cooldown. He's an idler and a boozer, but he's proved his worth as a waiter. Which reminds me, you'll need his letter of permission to serve in the council. Otherwise, you won't be let inside.
A third of the grocery stores here aren't getting frozen goods delivered because the freezing facility and distribution facility is broken. Oh, we once had that in our grocery store, that the freezer is broke down, and we just started giving out everything to the customers because we knew either we have to trash it or we just give it away for free, and in both cases we just wrote it off as damaged.
What will I need to work as a waiter there?
Fast feet and good manners.
Hey, that's
And
good to hear,
delivery
Joey. Really,
of a
it
royal
really
week.
depends on
Excuse me?
where you work,
Do
you
you
know.
think you can serve the king in a torn shirt and muddy hose?
I look
Well,
better than
no.
you knob.
But I never heard about any livery before.
Our usual waiter had a brand new livery made specially for meeting the king. Don't even show up there without it.
Wow, that's amazing, Nadine. Like, I was really afraid that you were trying to, you know, tell me that it actually got worse, but hearing that you got better on the pain scale, that's quite a relief, probably. You know, as someone who suffers from migraine, I can imagine that being struck with pain over a period of time is quite a burden. But if it's chronic pain, I really wouldn't want to swap seats. I'm 385 into KCD, but it's not a competition. 385 hours. 385 hours, Joey. How? Just how?
Where can I find the cook's boy?
He's
Man.
supposed to pick up his new clothes at the market today from Master Tailor Schneider. You'll almost certainly run into him there. That is, if he's up and about after his boozing bout. I swear that fellow practically lives at that Tin Hen.
At the what?
That German alehouse, the Iron Eagle. That is Zum Eisernen Adler.
What would work on him? How can I persuade him to give me his job?
Would you like me to give you a letter for him? I told you how to get to the assembly. Now do your part.
I'll be going then. See you at the council.
Just make sure we both come out.
But, like, you know, okay, you are... Yeah, Taylor, Schneider. Alright, lads, how do you feel about a bunch of... free education about medieval society? So, I plan to start sculpting again. Hell yeah! Like, definitely, like, if you have progress, please tag me on the post in the Discord so I don't miss out on it. I want to see your progress on your next diorama. The DLC sounds fun. Ah, shoot, yeah, I'll have the DLC ahead of me. That's right. You got a point there, Joey. Yeah, but just a little excursus into medieval society. It is quite unusual that you would have some no-name servant to actually serve a king. In fact, serving a king was something that was reserved for other noblemen. This goes in so far that it was part of the education of a nobleman to know how to cut, to tranchieren, a certain piece of meat and lay it on the table, or to know about wines and pour the right wines. For example, the name Schenk. You probably know the German nobleman Klaus Schenk von Stauffenberg. You know, the German hero. He has the name Schenk in him, and the name Schenk actually comes from this exact position. His family at some point was the one that was responsible for providing and serving the drinks for the kings, and thus it became part of the family name. So it was quite an honor to serve a king, and usually this honor was given to other noblemen. So yeah, being a nobleman in the Middle Ages is not all about being rich and doing fancy sword fighting as a knight. It's also about knowing how to behave in court. That's where the German word Höflichkeit comes from. You know, Höflichkeit as politeness, but höflich is more like courtness. So someone who is höflich is skilled in the right behavior in the court, while dörflich, which was like village-like, is someone who knows how to behave among commoners. Right, that's your free part of education now.
Crackling flatbread, twice greased fresh.
Why am I over encumbered? Oh boy, my Henry is sure hungry. No, he's not. He's just sleepy eepy. Oops. Oh, come on, no, really. I shouldn't have eaten half a watermelon before stream.
You'll be fucking sorry.
I love it, mostly because my Henry walks everywhere. Yeah, I usually walk most ways, and if there's a route that I could travel but I haven't not seen yet, I also walk or ride it and avoid fast traveling. Wait, Taylor was just right here. That's his booth. Where is he?
Why'd he do it? Is that the best you can do?
Where's the Taylor? No.
Shame on you.
I have no... Oh, the guard is completely hammered. Interesting. 60 hours, man, on PlayStation already. So you have both platforms, or how did you manage to split the time?
You'll be fucking sorry.
I think we need to... Yeah, he's probably watching the fight somewhere, so we'll just take the chance and allow Henry to take a nap. Of course, my Henry boy is sure sleepy. Plus, the stores are probably closed anyway. I mean, just look at the time. Yeah, I doubt that he returned to the booth. Like, check this out, man. It's already almost 8 PM. Bro's probably sleeping. And so should we. Oh wait, actually no, I have books. Henry can sleep later. He has to read books now. Just like my good old times in university. You know, Joey, sometimes it's just good to walk. You know, when I'm with the boys in the Discord, I just like to stroll around the game. Just, you know, go for a walk while chatting with the lads in the Discord. Just saying, it's a beautiful game with a breathtaking atmosphere, great visual effects, and an outstanding environment. Especially the foliage in this game is the best that I have seen so far. So, no matter how you see it...
Better not forget about that council assembly.
Henry, it's in the middle of the night. How am I supposed to get to the council assembly now? What about that, man? Think, Henry. Think. Yes, very interesting. Implying I could read that in this darkness. Napping time. I remember when we played that one game together and I was lagging around you. It was the closest I ever felt to you. You mean, are you referring to Gary's mod? Trouble in Terrorist Town? Was it that one? 10-hour nap. Basically normal time in university for me. Back in the days. But yeah, I'm really thinking about doing a community thing soon again. Probably when I'm done with this playthrough of KCD. Castle game. Castle game. Don't be mad at me. I can't even recall it.
The council will be convening soon. I better get a move on.
My memory is really bad. Right? Gunnar? Nighttime is reading time. But now it's time to hurry up and get the freaking clothes that we need.
Nothing to your liking?
Problematic? Where's the tailor I'm looking for? I mean, he has his booth on the market probably, but she's not the one. But maybe he has booths on the side of the market? Because there was like... No, in that case, it's not. How much time jump between KCD2 and KCD3? You know, I think KCD3 might be playing the Hussite Wars. I would be really surprised if it wasn't, you know? It just makes sense. They have the cast for the characters. They have the historical relevancy, since the Hussite Wars are quite a well-known topic that many people can somehow relate to. So I would probably think we're going into the Hussite Wars.
You have a kind master. It's not safe here. The finest wares, quality goods.
Oh, you can sell stuff to that, bro.
Show me your way.
And we need to wash Henry's face, like, damn. My brother is not looking good. Okay, interesting. We can sell a lot of stuff to him. Hell yeah. And now let's even try to rip him off.
Aye. I'm glad
But what's your take on that, Joey? Oh! The Dean! Right. I know which game you're referring to. That was cool. But I'm always eager to do stuff with the community together. We just need to find a game that is not so ridiculously laggy. Right now I'm playing a lot of Stronghold Crusader with my friends. But even though my friends are not living far away from me, unfortunately, it's a little bit laggy. So that's kind of off the table. Star Wars Battlefront 2 seems to be quite a popular thing in the Discord. I would be down to do that.
I hear one Franta cool
Yeah, we
down
should probably
come and
do
pick
that
up new
again.
clothes from you.
That was pretty
You're
darn
too
cool.
late. Franta already came and picked up the goods. You just missed him.
Ah, you gotta be kidding me. And before there's no talking, I just have to knock him down and steal his stuff. But since this guy is a useless boozer, I can probably just, you know, pay him. I mean, he's probably corrupt as hell.
Be careful.
Watch Henry Sonan's son having beef. I can't stand each other. I doubt.
Hallo, Schenkwert.
Also,
Ich habe
dann mal
Hunger.
los.
Oh,
There's no
ooh,
end to
he's
it.
well dressed. Damn, I really like this one.
Was für ein Sch...
God bless you, sir.
Oh, and she speaks German as well.
You must be Fran to cool down.
I am.
Like, cool down.
Might you be?
I'm Henry.
Oh, sorry
I
for
heard you're
laughing about
supposed to
that.
serve at the city council assembly.
I am. What's it to you?
But the thing is, that job is just my thing. And a fella could easily disgrace himself in front of the king. Do you feel up to it?
Look here. It's not like I'm all that keen on
Easy.
it, but
I'll pay you and
pay.
you'll be happy.
Apart from that, it's a bit of a pain in the arse. Them councillors stuffing their faces and guzzling
Bobby!
wine while I run around like a bugger with pitchers
Grüße,
so they
Sire.
don't run dry.
Die Wüste
Why would
erwartet
you want to
euch.
stick your nose in there?
Great to have you here, man. How are you doing?
I want to see the king in the flesh.
Why is that?
Well, I heard a lot about him. How he won lots of battles, how he's courageous, just...
And
as
all the other
bad-tempered
bullshit.
as the devil. He's got the councillors shitting themselves, fearing what's coming at this assembly. The more I think about it, the happier I am about not having to be there. To begin with, you'll need confirmation that you've worked as a waiter at the council and you're capable of serving even His Majesty. Look here.
I'm doing fine,
Do you
Kobe.
have any idea what?
Despite the daily rain.
Can you tell different wines apart and that?
Actually, yes, we had a quest about that.
Of course. Who do you take me for?
All right. No need to get upset. Show the confirmation to the head butler. Tell him I sent you and think up some good excuse. Clear?
That makes sense.
And you'll need a waiter's livery. I had a brand new one made. Here it is. I look like a prick in it. Hopefully it'll sit better on you. The main thing is,
Nice guy.
don't lose it before the assembly or get it covered in shit.
Thanks. I won't disgrace you, I promise.
You
God,
better
I'll
not.
look like an idiot with this.
God be
Oh
with you,
man,
good sir.
I look like an idiot.
Gepriesen sei der Herr.
God be with you.
What's new in the city?
Ja, ich wüsste da was. I happen to be looking
Oh
for
God,
somebody
Gunnar.
for a special job. But you have to do it quickly and reliably. Und das war's?
Sounds interesting. What work do you have? I could use a few groschen.
23 degrees. Oh, Gunnar,
You
that's
look
hell.
like an howdy.
That's hell. I'm having
Tough man. I have worked
25
for
here
such,
right now.
yes. But what of reading? Can you read?
60% moisture.
If
That's
I
not
can
good.
read. Of course.
Ach. What is written here?
Very well. That German Geldstück pours short beers and then charges for a full tankard. His whole inn smells like puke, like he himself does. And the food...
Was? What are you saying? It says my tavern is the best in Kuttenberg.
Well, that's not what's written there.
Der verdammte Schreiber. That youngster. Janek the scribbler. I wanted to hang that sign on the door. I gave him 5 beers to write that. 5!
So, what about that job?
Donnerwetter! Na gut. So listen then.
Great voice
We
actor.
have a problem in Kuttenberg. We merchants. It's crawling with Sigismund's soldiers, who are nothing but trouble. Not long ago, they started blocking the road to Kuttenberg. And
I could just
every
kill them.
caravan had to pay a
Don't
toll.
care.
And the merchants either had to find a way around or raise the prices of all their goods. If you are carrying booze, you must pay. Carrying clothes, you pay. Carrying salt,
You pay, I get it. But what do you want me to do about it?
well, the other merchants and I got a pile of groschen together for whoever can rid us of these soldiers. Would you dare?
And what am I supposed to do with them? I'm supposed to take care of them?
That probably will not even be necessary. Those soldiers are guarding the road on orders from King Sigismund. They have some Geleitbrief.
That
safe
Geleitbrief
conduct.
can't stop
I
me,
need you
because
to go
I
there.
can't read.
Get that safe conduct and then disappear. Keine Befehle, kein Wegzoll. So,
Hell yeah, of course.
Yeah, I'll help.
Do anything
Where
that
can I find
hurts
these
Sigismund.
soldiers?
leave Kuttenberg through the north gate. Then take the road nach Grund.
Why
In the
some
middle
people
of the
obsessed
road,
with
you will
church
find a
interiors in
camp.
KCD2?
You
I
cannot
really need
miss
to
it.
check them out.
Fine.
I haven't
I'll
seen
see
too
if
many
I can talk to them.
yet. But when I visited the Czech Republic at the beginning of the year, I have been in this region, and I have been at Sedlec in the Bone House. That was quite an experience, even though it was very hot because, you know, it's basically dead people, and you know, I'm kind of happy that they do not allow you to take pictures down there because overall it's a mass grave and you should respect the dead. So when I went there, I behaved respectful, did not take pictures, and remained quiet. I have been in Kuttenberg. I have seen St. Barbara in Kuttenberg, and I have seen the damn, I forgot the name about the of this church, but I've seen this one here as well. I think isn't it Saint Mary? But yeah, I've seen this one. I've been in Malyshev. That was pretty cool, even as a small church. But Kuttenberg is a completely different thing, and of course, Trotsky region. Damn, yeah, you're right, Gunnar. I hope so as well. That might be a good point. Like, for me, it's not a big topic because, you know, there is no point to visit a church when, you know, I'm perfectly fine with not having the option to see the interior of a church. But I can tell you, of all places that I've seen, the Prague Cathedral was probably the most interesting one. Like, even here in Germany, we have in Cologne a pretty large cathedral, but the Prague Cathedral is on a completely different level than the cathedral in Cologne. And it was one of the few stops where I actually had to pay money to enter. Usually, some places, like in churches in Czech Republic, St. James, thanks Gunnar. Some places actually charge you money to visit them. Not all. And one of the places that was really worth checking out was definitely the Prague Castle. It cost me 20 euros for the ticket, but it was worth it. And I think if you're ever in Czech Republic, you should definitely check out the castle and especially the cathedral there. Even if you are not a Christian, it's worth seeing. I've heard Toby hint about in the live streams nobody watches an official KCD2 YouTube. Oh man. I'll be meeting up with him, by the way, Joey. I don't know if you're down for that, but 6th of September. 6th of September this year. Malyshev. Kingdom Come Deliverance Fan Fest. So, just another reminder, like every time in the stream. There will be the Fan Fest. I'll be there in costume, and if you show up, we can take some sweet pictures together. Plus, I'll bring some goodies to give away, so if you see me there, feel free to chat or talk to me. See, Springer guy. I love the horrible accent. Seems very authentic. I don't know if you're referring to the game or me, but in both cases, thank you. Yeah, so. Oh yeah, we need to wash ourselves before even going there. That's an important thing. Nope, can't wash her. Oh, there's some more. Nope, come on. You gotta be kidding me.
Careful.
Usually there was water everywhere, now I can't find any. Are you an Joey, yes, I have an account on my platform. I do not use it though. because I do not like the owner of the platform. I do not want to support him or the narratives that he's spreading due to moral obligations. So, yes, I have an account on X, but I am not there to be active. Thank you very much. See, Springer guy. You know, I think that actually in this very certain occasion, having a light German accent might even benefit the atmosphere. Yeah, Gunnar, I just noticed. Thanks, man. Oh, and it's just like real life. Raining all the time. Perfect. Love it. Ah, the German innkeeper, yeah. Like, he has quite a strong accent, but honestly, I'm happy that Warhorse actually took voice actors who speak both English and German and allow them to have this accent, because for some reason this gives like a more depth, more deep atmosphere, you know? Because it's not surprising that they would speak both, like the local language and a trade language. In northern Germany, during the Hanse, love the Hanse, it was also quite common that when you were young, you were sent away to another trader, where you would not only learn, you know, how to trade properly, but also the language. Usually, traders from the Hanse were able to speak at least one foreign language, because, of course, they were merchants. So, merchants need to know the language they are buying or selling goods to. Is this the entrance? No, this is obviously not the entrance. I don't really find people on KC Twitter. Feels like I'm not one of them, and that they let me feel, but I'm not one of them. Okay, I'll be real with you, Nadine. When KC2 was about to release, there was a massive drama on Twitter. You know, at first people were mad because, oh, there's a dark-skinned person in KCD. Oh, no, they forced us to be woke. Oh, no, it's unrealistic and stuff. And the second drama was, oh, no, you can't be gay as Hans Capon. Oh, no, tragic. Like, nobody forces you to have any kind of homoerotic interaction with Hans Capon. You really, if you want this certain route, you have to play towards it several times, and then you have the opportunity to actually romance him. And people are all mad and angry because it's implemented. Nobody is shoving it into somebody's face. Nobody at all. Like, it's an option for people who want to go this route. So basically, the game enables players to have a little bit more of personal freedom. Still, this caused a massive drama on X, and at some point, I was really sitting there and typing a text, and I just noticed, no, man, you're not going to get into this debate, because there's no point. There is literally no point in debating people who don't freaking care about the game, who are just mad that people can play something that they do not want to play, which is perfectly fine, you know? You know, like, it is an additional option for players who want this. And there's nothing wrong with giving players more freedom in the game to choose their character's fate, you know? With all the consequences involved in that. Because, like, let's be real, homosexuality in Middle Ages was a crime. And it was a freaking crime here in Germany up to the 90s. That's how ridiculous it is. So, yeah, I'm not active on Twitter because I do not support what's going on there. I do not support the way people treat each other, and I definitely do not support the drama and the beef. Oh, let me pick up. Yeah, I remember Heinz 3 Life. I mean, it's an option. You know? It's...
Damn it.
Yeah, Big Yo, it's exactly that. Faster. Yeah, the German Discord community is pretty based, to be honest. I really like this one. Joey, yeah, Hamster for life. It's an invalid option. Like, if you don't want to play this route, don't play it. But it's, you know, this is what freedom of choice is. You can do something, or you can refrain from doing it. And if you don't like it, just don't play it. The game is not shoving it into your face. You're not forced to have any encounter in that way. And if you know, get there by accident, you know, maybe this should lead you towards a phase of self-reflection. I accidentally romance the female characters. I mean, it's quite easy to romance one of the female characters in the fortress, the healer. Also, she's a hottie though. If it was a crime, it have to have happened. That's the point. I just Nadine. I just romance everyone in games because I'm a hoe. Nadine, in that case, you should play Fallout New Vegas. Because in Fallout New Vegas, you can be straight, bisexual, or gay. And being bisexual even gives you additional bonuses in the game. You know, Black Widow and Confirmed Bachelor, the two based perks. Life is short, right? Life is short. Sounds reasonable. Thanks, man. They act like you are forced. Yeah, exactly. That's the point. Like, nobody forces you to go down the hands-free route. Nobody forces you. There is no point to be upset. Nobody is taking away something for you. Nobody is forcing any agenda. It's just freedom of choice. By show a romance icon, you can't really romance anyone accidentally. Kinda, you know, when we were at the Castle Nebakov, I kinda, you know, fell unluckily and slipped into her, I guess. Musa is a solid character, but the rest of the storyline is in the upcoming DLC. So please no spoilers. I'm looking towards that. Also, like, there is one dark-skinned person. Wow. Like, wow. My world is in shards. You can sell arcade game to Caesar. That's right, Biku. You can actually do that. You can also sell Benny to Caesar. Oh,
Hey, you're not allowed here.
I'm not allowed in the arcade. Chill, bro. Habibi, chill.
Be careful. It's not safe.
Oh, shoot. We have skill points. I think Black Bartosz is a jerk and Rosa is too. Well, I think that Rosa is a very interesting person that has a strong opinion on several topics, both scientific and social, and I would like to go into further debates with her, preferably in a more private setting. That's how I would describe it. Joey, that's how I would probably describe it. Alright, the widow will tell you stories too. Yeah, my Henry also ended up with her. I mean, things can happen, you know? Let's go with this one. I just need to, you know, spread some skill points. Science, definitely. Contemplation. The good one. And fighting, of course. Fighting. We actually need to practice more of the crossbow. Tim Mooney, welcome. Cheers. How are you doing, man? Glad to have you here on stream as well. Alrighty, let me see. Which perk are we going to choose? Okay, that's a massive debuff. Ooh, a slow. Okay, this one, Eagle Eye, is amazing. Yeah, let's go for Eagle Eye. Damn, this one is good. A 3-second slowdown. if they have to have a black character, they did in the perfect way, as a part of foreign king's retinue. In the first game, some people wanted peasants to be diverse, which would be also silly. Yeah, it would be silly. Like, it wouldn't be surprising at some point to meet someone who is, especially in cities, who is probably not from the region. Like, you have, so, Germans, Hungarians, Poles, maybe even someone from Italy or from the Baltic states. Maybe. But that's probably as diverse as it gets. Oh yeah, we actually want to get in there. Flip an egg. Okay, quick save. Can't shoot. I have to raw dog this now. I can't. Fine, guys, we'll have to raw dog this now.
Franta Cooldown sent me. I'm to stand in for him at the council assembly.
Franta's not coming. What's wrong with him?
He's drunk.
He got as drunk as a lord. Totally pie-faced.
I mean, since people know he's a drunk
Fell
tart, it's
into a
probably the
ditch,
best excuse.
And now he's staggering around the streets, God knows where.
I might have expected. Once, he turned up with a hangover, and as soon as he smelt wine, he threw up all over the chapel door. I told him, if that ever happened again, he was for the boot. Oh, well, you'll have to take his place for today. I've no time.
They're in trend with the bow, same skill, shoots faster.
Can't
I don't
be
like
without a
bow.
waiter here, when the king himself
That
will
could
need
be Turkish
waiting on.
merchants. And it's
So,
Charlie!
let's have a look.
Cheers, man. How are you
got
doing?
Franta's certificate?
Sure. There is.
Everything's in order. Now, about your livery. You've got a waiter's cap, a tunic
Yeah.
you have. Hose are good. You can put your steel aside in front of the council chamber, along with your other stuff. You won't be needing it anyway. You don't want to be dragging a load if you're running around tables. Everything as it should be. Glad to see it, lad. Do you know what your duties
That
are?
dot was
For
being.
an
Yeah,
inexperienced
the dot was
greenhorn like
being.
you,
Spinger.
it'll be a
It was
great
being.
responsibility.
And it does that quite a lot in the game.
Well, I'll happily listen to any advice. I wouldn't want to foul
Charlie,
things up.
I'm fine
I should
for now.
certainly hope not.
But if I mess
Now
this up,
listen.
I won't be fine.
Good waiter.
Bobarat, ich
Stand in the
grüße dich.
corner,
Willkommen zum Stream.
look
Schön, dass du
willing
da
and
bist.
ready,
Wie geht's dir?
Not get in anyone's way. In short,
By the way,
behave as if
sorry,
you're not
Bobarat,
there.
how are you
When one
doing?
of the gentlemen calls
Sorry,
you
man.
up, run,
Force of habit.
Pour it for him on the double. You'll find the pitchers on a table by the door to the chapel. You take one and go to their table and pour for them. White Tokaib or red monastery wine.
White or red, by the door to the chapel. Got it.
But for Councillor Adam of Zarzhitz, you must not pour at all. When he drinks, he disrupts and makes trouble. So the assembly has to be interrupted, or otherwise it never reaches an end. We can't allow that to happen in the presence of the king.
All right.
Okay.
Sir Adam of Zarzhit stays dry.
And
Remember,
if the
guys,
king
Adam
himself
of Zarzhitz,
wants wine,
Zarzhitz
you
is not getting
pour
any.
for him with lowered eyes. Don't look at him. And the most important thing?
To stay in the background and keep quiet until someone asks me something.
Correct. The councillors have a lot to discuss, and they certainly don't need any interruptions. And in general, a good waiter has to be invisible, blind, and deaf.
Oh? I thought I had to keep my ears pricked.
Well, yes, but only to what anyone wants from you. No excuses.
Yeah,
and
Zarzhitz, you know, that's the thing.
everything that
If at the
anyone
end, I
wants
might
from
even,
you.
you know, get this guy
Understood?
completely hammered. Kyle Bozeman is here. I love delayed input on YouTube. Can't really catch up on that one. Having a slight headache. Ah, man. Like, it's probably because of the weather. Today I'm having like a weak migraine, but I really feel the weather changes and I do not like it. Plus, it's really warm, but also wet. Don't like it either. But, I mean, complaining about the weather is probably the most German thing that's happening on this channel so far, besides of me speaking German. So some important set of events coming up. Yes, definitely, and Charlie, definitely. I still hope that I won't mess up this one. I feel like some of those doors couldn't work open. We just don't know how. I think some places are actually accessible through the tunnels below Kuttenberg.
What if I make a mess of something, though?
Then I'll see to it that you won't get a job even mopping the floor in the hole in the wall. But I'm sure that's not going to happen. So,
I like
are
Otter.
you prepared?
Okay, guys. Audentes fortuna juvat.
I know everything I need to. I can do it.
Excellent. Put away your things here. It's easier to serve with a lighter load. You can wait in the cubbyhole for the servants.
Oh. I hope I won't mess up. Okay. Okay. Oh god, it's a minigame. Nadine, please. You have to encourage me. Don't bully me, Nadine. You have to encourage me. You know, sometimes my community is just like real family. Not supportive at all. Ah, Charlie, man. Alright. Have a good one. Have a good night, and we'll see each other in the next stream in the weekend. Also, there will be a surprise stream coming tomorrow, where I'll be streaming in German, and we'll be playing Stronghold Definitive Edition. That's quite a spontaneous thing. It's 33 degrees in Michigan, I'm drenched in my own sweat. Oh, I hate it. I hate it. Like, it's 25 degrees here, 26, but 60% moisture. That's not good. I have my entire games collection here at this wall, and I really fear that if it gets too moist, it might get damaged. Okay, guys. Okay. I really need to focus on this, so please send me all thoughts and prayers. Danke, Nadine, das habe ich gebraucht.
Weapons. Unversüchlich. Our current Waffenarsenal.
Oh shit, wait. It's a little bit... The issue is, I fear that I might not see it just in time because it's getting too bright. So for now, we're actually going dark. At least on this one. Really, that one is worse. Now, anyway. Wait, let me just increase the brightness a little bit. Okay. Starion, remember, if the king shows up, step immediately for the funny end. No, actually win the game. You know, break the glass, slice his throat. Sigismund dead, Bohemia is free, happy ending.
It's a joke. And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
And don't you skip getting it, Eldris.
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon.
Come now,
Can
waiter.
you believe it?
I wanted red.
Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know where they got them, since you're a gunsmith.
Thank you.
What are you implying, Friedrich? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris?
Okay, let's
You
hope
smell a
we'll...
deal?
Some Tokai.
What I smell is that
Refill,
your stubborn
boy.
heads do not realize what schwer
Nope.
this is.
Sorry, sir.
The Dry Devil
Orders
is
from
running
above.
free.
This is
There are
unbelievable.
everywhere in the region.
Sorry, mate.
The army
Adam, you're not getting any.
And you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
And who is it you want to fight, exactly? The merciful King Sigismund is providing us with protection, isn't he?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom. And we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right.
The monastery wine was the red one,
Get the coin for better.
as far as I remember.
You can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies.
Sir?
Nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes.
That's the worst job I have so far.
This town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to
Interesting.
wreak havoc all around?
It seems like the oh, there's a Dogo below the table. It's interesting. The council is not.
The Dörfler will rise
It's
up.
not trusting the king entirely.
We shall wait and
So it looks
see
like the
what
city
His
is
Majesty
kind of
says
divided
about
between
matter. Maybe
the ones
he
who
can change
support
his
him
mind.
and the ones who, you know,
I'd like to
kind of rely on him, but
I'd like some monastery wine.
of the city
Refill my cup,
and
boy.
the state of the public baths.
You mean baths or brothels?
Not a good idea, sir.
This is unbelievable.
Isn't it the same thing?
we could actually use this
the
for our bonus.
cleanliness of the city is not what it should be.
Boy, come here.
Current baths in the city fall far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
Is everything all right?
No, but there's nothing you can do about it. I need something from you.
Oh, God.
There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir
I'm a servant.
Stole it. No one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
That's not my job.
I can't. I'm supposed to serve the lords.
You're supposed to do what you're told. But suit yourself. I'll go and get it myself after the assembly.
So what?
Idiot.
Going to the baths is neither a
I'm not going to risk this.
nor a right.
Have you
Like some
forgotten
wine.
the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you questioning God's plan? The Black Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish the wickedness that's going on in there.
Keeping the city clean is important, but we don't have money to spare. Arguing about who is going to wash where and how is a waste of time.
It's only a waste of time because we're
I'd like
always
some monastery
arguing
wine.
about the same
Refill my
thing.
cup, boy.
Not at all. If you'd finally
sir.
admit that it's a trifle, we
Orders
wouldn't have
from
to
above.
keep coming back
This is
to it.
unbelievable. A trifle.
Drunk
you ever
card.
walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
What nonsense! Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome
Free wine?
Mars's earthly
Nice.
paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen, let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
Oh, interesting.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way, at least until His Majesty honors us with his visit. And as we know, Gunslin absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage.
Wait
Uh-oh.
pour me
What have you
red
got
wine.
to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Oh, that. Just a small misunderstanding.
Monastery wine.
We've sorted it
Here.
out and
Ah, there he is.
everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me.
Sorry for not chatting too much right now.
Lord. Besides, if his men attacked
I'm
yours, as
really
I
focused right
heard,
now. For
then
my
he had
brain,
good reason
this is
to
the
punish
challenge.
him.
More than
happened
any
there?
sword fight in this game.
Leave nothing out.
Focusing on a simple task
And a full cup.
In this case, it really was nothing.
is
Everyone in the city
way more
gossiped
difficult
about it.
than
heard there
freaking
were
challenging
several
gameplay.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated.
He was somewhere
I
to the
don't
left.
think Rutard will
Are they
cause
only
any
just
trouble.
pressing the
He is
grades for
sensible
the
enough
Tokai?
not to draw attention to himself.
What the heck is he?
That's true.
Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to him.
Come on.
And
Ah,
sooner.
there he is.
Unless he puts an end to us first. God knows
Thank you,
what he
waiter.
wants to tell us.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and
Oops.
restore the
Who
tradition
could
of
that be?
duels.
Who might he be?
Not only
Who might he refer to?
but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I
Ratzenfratz.
suspect the gentleman
Greetings.
from the
Welcome to the stream,
sword
brother.
fighting school brought this custom to us. It's now
Right.
run by the German Menhard.
Manhard is a giga chat.
Don't be ridiculous, Forsooker. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse
only just pressing the grapes
without
for
a
that
shred of
pie?
proof. We're not some old fishwives in the marketplace.
I apologize.
So you will just leave it be?
Which wine?
Proven
Tokai,
offences
that's
are
the
punished
white.
by the bailiff.
Oh, there he is.
And that's that. There are more pressing
Sir?
matters to deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole town garrison.
Vanish,
The
you hear me?
guards are apparently settling accounts their own way. We'll soon be the laughing stock of the whole town.
Come here for a moment.
laughing at us all day long. So what?
Who has another stupid request for me?
My words
Everything in order?
exactly.
Not quite.
The town council
But I
is
think you might
No,
be
I
able to
cannot help
me.
you.
What can I help you with, sir?
I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while...
Can't just go there. On the other hand, it's just the gloves.
I really shouldn't, sir.
A fine servant you are.
I could have just gotten them, you know. They were just lying there.
In the meantime, they are calling
But still,
diocesan
it's too risky.
pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses. It's just a village with a monastery, and they are
I'll
going
have
to
a cup of
Mockerol
wine.
mining city. Why can't we build faster? Hire more craftsmen, start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off
Got where it
supposed to
is.
work in the city under siege?
Sir?
Besides, I get the
Okay.
feeling there's something other than
Like it
the
should
welfare
be.
of the city
Welcome to the
behind
stream,
your
brother.
complaints.
Oh, you do?
Have
Do
we
you?
met?
No.
What would that be?
Just walk away.
That you'd like to have
Completely ghosted.
over there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
When hell freezes over, my friend, your place is at least 2 steps behind mine.
A swordsmith dares to insult me? Ha! I think not.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought
Oh, I love
yourself a
his.
seat
I love
in
this
council.
accent. Oh my god, this thick accent.
I acquired
Superb.
my seat for the services our guild provided and still provides to the crown.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Hopring.
Gott, this English.
Those wrestlers of theirs.
Those wrestlers of theirs.
People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not long ago, the guards raided and threw them all out.
Sir?
Ah, yes, I had forgotten. What do we have to discuss next?
Thank you, waiter.
I mean, he could just get his gloves later. Okay, we managed to hang low for a while. And it seems like we might pass this one.
I'm telling you, something is being planned.
Okay, guys, now it's getting spicy.
I doubt it. No one's gonna tackle Rootard.
What is this supposed to be? It's Hungarian. Of course, he's king of the Hungarians. Oh, that must be him. Oh shit! Oh shit! How can they not notice Henry? Oh my god. Oh god, Henry. Oh my god, get out of there. Wine. Ugh. Don't look at him. Don't look at him, bro. Don't look at him. Don't mess up, bro. Please. Please, Henry. Don't. Oh, shoot. Did Marquardt notice it?
You have nothing to fear. Not you.
What the heck? Ooh.
Like this man of fights!
Ooh, he did not recognize him. Wow. You're right, Gunnar. Marquardt has never seen Henry up close. Ooh, that was intense. That was really intense. Holy. Oh god, I love these outfits so much. You know, guys, do you see what fashion took from us? We could have looked like that. You know?
Come now, father. Put a little life into your dying. Seen more cheerful priests at funerals.
I'd rather be at one than here. I hoped I'd never see this fortress again in my life.
Unpleasant memories?
You have no
Yeah, right,
idea.
Tim. He just has this very certain noble vibe. Unfortunately, I've never watched Game of
And now
Thrones,
you're 2 decades older.
so I can't
wiser.
agree with you on that.
At your Ujit's parish, you spread the word of God to your flock, and you saved my neck and Henry's too. I'd say your father should be proud of you.
None of that matters a damn to him.
Who knows? Maybe that 20 years has changed.
I know Fechter, man.
You know what? Let's drop the subject. Do you know any of the guests?
The worst thing is, we're not in
Most of
Kuttenberg
them I'm seeing
anymore.
For the first time in my life. It's a pretty varied company. We've had bandits, nobles, burghers, a priest, and even a rabbi.
Rabbi.
It's like the start of some joke.
Wait a moment. Rabbi, you say? The Kuttenberg rabbi?
Yeah. He came with a retinue. But for now, they're keeping mostly to themselves. Maybe you should go and welcome some of them. After all, this used to be your home. And you're a spiritual man too, so you should have something in common.
I wouldn't be too sure. But I suppose I can try.
Then you will 100% love the results of this scene. Okay. I'm curious.
Who's that French fellow you brought here from
A nobleman, a priest, a rabbi walk into a bar. You forgot the pole, Gunnar. You have to add a pole.
Knows everything and has the keys to half the kingdom. He's got more fairy tales than my old nanny.
Can he be trusted?
He's a blabbermouth, but a harmless one. Besides, he defended Kuttenberg, and you know how that went. If he were on Sigismund's side, he'd hardly have been locked up with me.
How does it feel to breathe free air again?
What can I say? You can never truly appreciate freedom until someone locks you up for a while.
Or until you become a priest.
No fear of that in my case. I intend to enjoy life to the full. Wine, women, and song.
Relatable.
What do you plan to do now you're a free man again?
What do you think? Get drunk.
Nadine, she is my fiancée. We're not married. Marriage is still coming, but I wish we could dress like that. And honestly, at some point we can, you know, it depends on your job, but outside of work you can dress whatever you like.
And Donna.
It's your body, it's your choice how you dress.
I'd rather creep off into some corner with a full wineskin. But I suppose I'll have to introduce myself to the rest of the guests, eh?
Indeed you should. After all, you are one of the lords of Rabosh.
University classes in cosplay. Hell yeah.
I'd like to steer
Bro
clear
doesn't
of the old
fear
man as long
social
as I
anxiety. Social
In
anxiety
that
fears
case, you
him.
should sound out Radzig and Hanush and find out what they're actually planning.
Yeah, washing the clothes is definitely a thing. Johann. Ah, Johann doesn't want to talk to me. Jan doesn't want to talk to me. Shalom.
Such rare guests. One wouldn't expect to find among Christians representatives of your community. I'm Godwin. My greetings to you.
Peace be with you. Neither would one expect
Kyrie
a
eleison.
priest here. And yet...
How do you know I'm a priest?
It's not difficult
May
to
God
tell.
have mercy.
After all, we have much in common. And we are both a little on unfamiliar ground here. I'm Yehuda, leader of the rabbinical court in the sacred community of Gutenberg. And this is Samuel, my aide.
Who would rather not be here at all.
Relatable.
You have to come here, Sadie. Can you not see everyone is staring at us?
Because we all need to help each other in this time of need. And why would they not stare when you are frowning so?
Are you here to arrange some trade?
We have more serious matters to
Oh
attend
God,
to
he just
here
goes for the
than
most
gaining a
inappropriate
few
thing.
groschen. The situation in the town and the kingdom is unsustainable. The whole
I didn't expect him to
land
say
is
this.
on the brink of destruction. You have men and weapons. We have the means to sustain them.
Why are you telling this to a Koimer? You wanted to deliver what we brought to the Margrave and quickly leave.
Everything in good time, Samuel. We have just arrived, after all.
Did you come to lend money to the lords?
Not to lend, but to give. Help given to the needy is repaid only by God.
You don't even know if you can trust them. With that money, we could have paid mercenaries ourselves.
You
Would it
remind
be a
me of my
difference?
young friend Henry. He's a bit
Like-
of a hothead too.
I understand Samuel's point on this,
Messenger of Radzig Copula.
but
You know each other. You're both around
no,
the same age.
I can adopt that a
That
few
would be-
mercenaries would really
We did not
be
get off
much
to
of
a
a
very
difference
good
for the
start.
Jewish community in Kutnaura.
I reckon the two of you would hit it off. He's reliable and has his heart in the right place. For a young stripling, he's been through plenty. It's not so long since his parents were killed in Skalitz. He was supposed to become a blacksmith, and instead, he's roaming the world, risking his neck at every turn.
Wait, a blacksmith, you say? From Skalitz?
Aye, that's right. Did you know anyone there?
I knew of someone. A blacksmith.
Okay,
by the name
interesting.
of Martin.
My daughter knew him most, and that is
Okay,
why Samuel
is this for guys?
in
Is this
this
foreshadowing
world.
for the next KCD game?
For
Is will be
our
the story of
numerous
Martin?
sins.
Maybe he
Henry's
was my
father?
father, but he certainly didn't act like one. Ma raised me on her own.
And that was all for the best.
Why? He should have taken care of me, but instead he fathered
You
another
gotta be
bastard.
kidding me!
Don't make hasty judgments. As far as I know, Martin didn't have any other children.
What?
At least, none of his own. He took in Henry and raised him as his own, on the orders of the Lord of Skalitz, Sir Radzig Kobyla, Henry's real father.
I don't care if he took care of 20 other Mamsas.
That boy's blood father denied him, just like yours did to you.
A person can't choose their parents. And Henry only found out about it recently.
Enough. I'd rather have a drink. Will you have one too, Zayde?
For that, there will be more suitable times.
Excuse me. I'd better not drink.
Yeah.
Better communion wine than kosher, is it?
No, because Godwin has a massive alcohol problem. That's the issue, man. I don't want to get hammered as Godwin right now.
Everything all right? You look a bit out of sorts.
I can't wait for it to end so we can get out of here.
Would you tell me something about your community? I haven't found out much so far.
What can I tell you? It was never exactly glorious. And now especially, everyone is quaking that what is still left to us will be taken away.
Surely it won't be that bad.
There are many fools who would rather take out their gall on us and start to fight
The thing
among
is, Samuel
themselves.
is right. It wasn't uncommon in the Middle Ages that in
uncertainty,
times of
always the sons of Israel
misery and
who are the
war,
first to be stricken.
unfortunately, if someone had to pay for something, it was usually the Jews.
I reckon you'd have to be pretty brave to come and mingle with the Kuttenberg lords.
Or pretty pissed off.
Or that.
We will leave as soon as we can. Anyway, all of these worthy gentlemen will be relieved when we are out of sight.
I'm glad you finally accepted my invitation. I almost lost all
Nope. Bachlin Brabant.
Good health to you, sir. I'm Godwin. A friend of that lad you arrived with, Henry.
I'm sure Godwin is a reliable, responsible drinker.
Chevalier d'Arezzo, the last of my line. I am a warrior, a traveler, a strategist, and also, à ma manière, a poet.
My word. Isn't that exhausting?
Mais non! And I'm glad to meet a new friend.
It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Baron. I knew right away we'd hit it off. You say you're a poet? How about a verse or two to
Let's
amuse
try to
us?
gain some sympathy among the people.
Is poetry nothing but a fuss to you? Is a
Oh,
poet a
come
gesture
on.
for amusement? I think not. To recite, I require the proper mood. And besides, few here would understand me.
Ugh.
Where have you been on your travels? Have you seen the ocean?
But of course! I was born by the sea. If you are interested in my greatest journeys, then I have traveled with a merchant caravan all the way to the Ottoman Empire. And if you are interested in my greatest deed, then that was perhaps saving the life of the King of France.
And you wouldn't by any chance
But guys,
know
like,
the Pope?
do you think that we might get a KCD game where we get the story of Henry's father?
When I was sojourning in Rome. A pleasant fellow.
You know, the thing is, they have teased his backstory in both games. In KCD1, Sir Radzik told us about, you know, the adventures, or like, that Henry's father had a lot of adventures in his past. And now, we also have the same thing here. You know, teasing about Henry's father's story. So, might Henry's father be the next protagonist of the next KCD game? No. Every time I listen to him, I'm reminded how funny Terminator was in French. I like Brabant quite a lot, you know? In general, I like people with accent. I think it's always interesting if someone has an accent, because that probably means he has traveled a lot in his life, or at least migrated, and thus interesting stories to tell.
How did you end up imprisoned in Malashov?
Ah, c'est une histoire compliquée. It was after I heroically led the defense of Gothenburg, and only lost it narrowly by an unfortunate turn of events.
That needs some explanation. What unfortunate turn of events?
Oh, misère. It is clear you have never been to war.
So, be so kind as to enlighten me.
When they broke through the defense, I ended up in captivity. It was only due to my acquaintances in a court that I escaped execution.
Oh. I thought
Tim, do you think that he's actually putting on a little bit more accent than necessary? Like,
I
on
may have
purpose?
still been a prisoner with my personal freedom restricted. but they never broke my spirit.
Oh shoot. The best company.
Dear friends and allies, in these troublesome times, you all know why we're here.
Oi.
The question remains.
The guy to the left.
What
That's
to do next?
Michael Pithan. So
Sigismund is facing
just saying.
troubles in Hungary. And here, too, he is up against resistance.
I know, Gunnar, but I just didn't want to, you know, go
capable
into another
strategist, but a poor
debate
diplomat.
and cause more trouble. I already messed
Mark
up
my
with the
words.
Jews, so I didn't want to mess up with the
If
French.
we wait him out until winter, he will leave of his own accord.
By winter, he'll have torched all our fortresses and carried off everything that we possess.
Are we seriously gonna wait and cower in a corner? Or are we gonna drive them out in shame? A few well-planned raids and we could have him in our fists!
At what price? Have you got men to spare? Has any of you got men and money to spare?
I mean, it's really amazing to
don't
see
have
how
men out
vivid
there.
the
Yes,
expressions
we
of the
do.
characters
We do
are.
not.
Gaming has really changed.
Jobst is right. That whole sun won't fall easily.
Only we can't wait.
Are we to get ourselves killed?
Or end with nothing.
No.
I'm not going to die.
Friends, we'll get nowhere like this. Let's adjourn ourselves and try to think it through.
Thing is, if KCD was a game, a movie, it's a game, but if it was a movie,
Just as expected. Good health.
And to yours.
you know, I would probably watch it. Like, even if it was all 3D, it's really
I would have
freaking
expected
good.
a bit more sense from Jobst, of all people. He made an amateur's mistake. But it's hard to be angry with him when he's trying to ingratiate himself with everyone. By the way, I'm John of Liechtenstein. And you must be Godwin, the son of...
That's not a thing I've ever boasted of. How do you know that?
I have my sources. From what I've heard
Also, I
about
really love
you,
his outfit.
I'd
Based
judge
on
you
the
to
pattern
be
of
quite
the
useful to me at
Pourpoint
today's
of
gathering.
Charles de Bois.
Indeed. And
Quite
that's why
iconic.
I'd like to ask something of you.
It depends what it's all about.
A little delicate diplomacy. I expect we can agree that Jobst's plan has certain shortcomings.
That's a weak word.
And the way it stands at the moment, he'll never get the support of the council. But I have an idea how to change that.
Well, I'm curious how you hope to shut Zizka up and satisfy the ones who want peace.
We'll sit and wait quietly until Sigismund withdraws of his own volition, as Jobst proposes, but we'll be waiting in the military camp of our huge new army.
What? That's ridiculous. Where is he going to get this entire army?
If Sigismund decides to mount an attack on the camp, it'd be a massacre.
Ah, but it won't. Sigismund's army is demoralized and weakened. And besides, he's running out of resources.
How do you know
he's
that?
able to tackle fortresses that aren't able to defend themselves. But he won't engage an equal force on the battlefield.
But he can't retreat either. That would be a disgrace.
And that's exactly why we'll wait until he's called back to Hungary by events there. For the plan to work, we need allies, their money and their determination. We've already set the ground for it. We just need negotiators who will push the right people in the right direction.
Are you saying you set everything in motion even before Jobst?
More like in parallel. But
I really doubt that this is the best idea right now.
Look like the whole thing was his idea. We'll all win.
Why are you doing all this anyway?
because I want to put a stop to the senseless deaths, and also because I'm happier with Wenceslas on the Bohemian throne.
You've got an interesting way of approaching things.
You're certainly not the first to tell me that. I take it as a compliment.
I'll help you. What exactly should I do?
I'll give you 3 names. Botchek of Kunstadt, Hamann Alder, and Anna of Waldstein.
Anna
If you
von
can get those
Waldstein.
3
Okay,
on our
interesting.
side, we've won the day. Meanwhile, I'll take care of Jobst.
What if it doesn't work?
I refuse to even consider that outcome, because it would mean slow but certain defeat for all of us.
Tell me a bit more about those people, so I know who I'm dealing with.
Certainly. Who do you want to start with?
Botchek of Kunstadt. I know the name, but I can't quite place him.
That's just the thing. He's got massive estates, great influence, but he holds back. He doesn't play the big game, because he doesn't like to take risks. He always goes for the sure thing. But once he's made his mind up, not even a pair of oxen will hold him back.
Alder the Alderman. Wasn't he a Kuttenberg councillor?
He still is. The only one who retained his position after the city was
Interesting.
taken. Only he's here, instead of cozying up with Sigismund in Kuttenberg. So his days in the council are numbered. But he'll continue to have a strong influence on the guilds and the rich burghers. And that's why we need him.
Anna of Waldstein. The widow of that rich miner.
She has huge tracts
What
of
was
land.
his name?
Wenzel Bartos. And I'm not
We'll
surprised
see about
he's
that in
gone.
a moment.
Quite surprised to see her here. Assemblies like this are more of a...
A male affair? So far, Godwin, so far. Anna is holding back and behaving like an exemplary
Honestly,
young widow. But
he's
don't trust
probably one of the most
appearances.
charismatic characters in the
She's
game
got
so far.
claws, she
Really.
knows how to do her sums, and she certainly
I like
has
his
no
outfit, I
love
like the
lost
way
for
he
Sigismund.
talks.
And what use can she
I don't
be
know
to us?
what it is about him, but I
Apart from her
really
late
like him.
husband's money, of course.
She's as sharp as they come when it comes to trade. And she knows a thing or two about diplomacy. There are wicked tongues that claim Bartosz acquired most of his wealth thanks to her. And that it was thanks to her that he died, too.
Ooh. Black Widow.
I'll get on it then. Wish me luck.
I wish us both luck. Before the day is over, the die will be cast.
Alea jak to jest.
I'd rather discuss those alliances sober.
Nobody, you know, that's the issue. People are getting mad if I don't drink with them, but if I start drinking, I'll probably mess up entirely because you'll be hammered. But first, I would like to hear what Jędrzejka has to say. Oh, Anna. Mm. But Johann von Liechtenstein really is one of a kind. You can actually ask Wachelin. Oh. No.
Martin likes to exaggerate. Jesus Christ be praised. He was talking about sorry nags even when they belong to someone else.
Nags? What nags? These are the best thoroughbreds east of Prague.
Kill that bastard! You hear me? Kill him!
Was he hanging around her again?
I'd like to check your horses out. See if they're as good as you say.
Ha! Even better. But you won't believe it until you see for yourself.
And you might not believe your eyes when you do see them. Well, well. We have a new guest.
I wanted to...
You wanted to apologize for crashing into my home without it by your leave. Or to arrest my guests some more?
I want to have a word with Alder.
Well, I'm having a word with you.
I apologize, Father.
For interrupting our conversation? Or just for being you?
Is that your...
Oh, no way.
Speak up then. What are you doing here?
I came with a delegation from Sir Hanush of Lipa.
Is this a joke?
Why so strict, Martin?
20 years ago, He was nothing but a cheeky brat, only interested in wenches and booze. I got him a place at the Archbishopric to have some sense beaten into his head. Only it wasn't long before they kicked him out. And then I find out he's settled in some backwater parish in Sassau. But he took his boozing and whoring along with him, lost everything, and then came creeping home again. Huh?
Try saying it again a little louder. They might not have heard you in the outer courtyard.
You have the impertinence to show me your face after the way you disgraced our whole family?
You're exaggerating, like you've always done.
Me? Exaggerating? You're the one who turned my home into a house of ill repute. Your whores wandering around as if they owned the place.
Oh. Actually, anything fun was strictly banned under your roof. But maybe you ought to try it yourself sometime. Then maybe you wouldn't be such
Oh God, no! Oh God!
I can't dishonor someone who has no honor. If you had any,
Ey, Quagga, ich grüße dich, dass du hier bist.
Christopher.
Und Mike Drop, gute Nacht, ja. Habt eine gute
You
Nacht.
won't get away with those
Alter,
insults.
wie unangenehm.
I challenge you to a duel.
You know what?
I'm not happy about it, but I accept. This isn't how I imagined my first meeting with my brother.
Let's beat him up.
Make room for us. We'll just settle a very private matter. It's an honorable duel, man against man. Stay back. Enough. That will do.
Are you done yet?
My God. Why did you learn to wield a sword like that? Father always said you were a good-for-nothing boozer.
The thing is, I think that fighting this fight is probably the best one that I could do because, you know, since his father is mad about him damaging the reputation of his house, actually showing that I'm a skilled fighter might be a good thing.
I was in a war, right after they kicked me out of the Archbishopric. And you ought to know yourself. Not all the faults that Father sees are real.
Aye. Well, I apologize for going off like that. I had to, so that...
So Father would be satisfied. I know. Only he'll never be satisfied. The sooner you realize that, the better.
I thought he was the way he was because his first son let him down. And he hoped at least his second would become something.
Not at all. I remember him the same since I was a nipper. When I was 6 years old, I fell off a horse and broke my leg. He wouldn't talk to me for a week because I'd let him down.
The first time he took me hunting, he let me starve for 3 days until I was able to shoot my first hare.
Only 3 days. He got soft.
I always wondered who you were. There was never much talk about you at home.
Look, I really did fuck up everything I could. I brawled and boozed until they threw me out of my own parish. But now, I have a chance to put things to rights a little.
And that's why you want to talk to Alder.
Aye. The outcome of this war depends on it.
That sounds very important, considering you and Alder are both pretty small players.
PTSD to hair hunting with low bow skill. Oh my God, Gunnar, that was the worst and most frustrating experience in KCD1. Trying to shoot a hare with a bow with low bow skill.
I'll talk to him myself. He'll hear me out for sure. But you'll have to trust me and tell me what it's all about.
All right then. You've heard Yob's plan, right? It's a nice idea, but we can't wait around without an army to back us up.
Only no one's going to pay for one, because that would be an outright admission of rebelling against Sigismund.
Alder's got some clout with the councillors and burghers who are loyal to Sigismund. If he agrees, they'll follow.
I expect Alder's not the only one you're after.
There are some
That right.
who call
Leave
me
over to me. The plan
Tim.
sounds sensible, and he's no fool.
I don't know how to thank you.
You can drag me to a tavern sometime. Pa doesn't
Aw.
need to know about it.
You're starting to sound like a brother.
At least Godwin has a chance to finally have some family. That's a nice turn. Okay, let's see if there is some kind of bucket to wash up. Nope, there is not. Nope. Can you actually snoop around here? Oh shoot! I know where we are. I think I know where we are. I remember this from... Yeah. I think I know where we are right now. Rabor. I kinda missed this place. No, I don't know where we are actually. The holy hand grenade of Antioch.
Godwin, you wouldn't be avoiding me. We didn't have much time for conversation on the way here. Let's rectify that.
With pleasure, sir. As it happens, there's something I'd like to ask.
Yeah, I need to check if there's a place to wash.
What are you expecting from today's gathering, my lord?
Well, I have no great expectations. But, all going well...
It's so weird if you have like met the voice actor of Radzik Kobela in real life and you just hear the voice in the game.
We will be very unlikely to achieve any progress.
I couldn't help but notice your son has a bit of a talent for getting into trouble.
To put it mildly, but not to do him an injustice, knowing young Lord Capon, he undoubtedly contributed to that more than a little. Although, if they didn't pull each other out of trouble, God knows where they'd be now.
Wise words.
Fact.
Still,
First
Henry's come a long
First
way
shalt
on
thou
authority
take
bar.
out the holy pin, then
I trust you're
shalt
rightfully
thou
proud of him.
count to 3,
You know,
no more,
I am.
no less.
And Martin would also be glad, even though Henry chose a different path than he.
May God grant him eternal rest. Where did you leave Sir Divish? Surely he's not too old to miss out on such an event.
Haven't you heard? Lady Stephanie is with child.
Oh,
no one even imagined
kurwa.
Divish would produce an heir at his age.
As they say, doesn't matter who kneaded the dough, as long as there's a pie in the oven.
Godwin.
Well, it could be a miracle. Praise the Lord.
Did Henry? Like... Ooh, damn. Henry really did a thing.
The journey itself is great. Exactly why we mustn't push too hard.
So the best thing to drive them away
Burgers,
with would be a
patricians, and
particularly
usurers.
overripe...
Sir Bocek, I need to speak with you for a moment.
A man hardly puts his cup to his lips and someone comes along to put a flea in his ear. Yobs comes up with a plan as full of holes as a beggar's shoes, and now you're all jostling to win me over for him.
On the contrary, I've come here with an idea how to improve it.
Does that improvement include a few thousand men-at-arms? If not, you
Yes,
can go to
actually,
the
that's the improvement that I'm talking about.
A few thousand men-at-arms as a convincing argument. And 100 horsemen on top. Only in order to get them, we need coin.
You've got my attention, but not my money yet.
How can I persuade you?
I need guarantees of security. I don't want to end up like Rutard.
Of course. Once it comes to protecting property, ideals go out the window.
You can talk, since you haven't got a pot to piss in yourself. If you were in my position, you'd think differently. I have a lot of property, lots of subjects to look after, and along with that, the Lord blessed me with a large family. I can't risk it all in a conflict
I mean,
with Sigismund.
I understand this point.
So you need guarantees that you won't be left standing in the cold if you openly oppose Sigismund.
My guarantee is called Yitka. She's my niece. If I succeeded in marrying her off to another strong house,
Oh gosh, no.
Maybe it's enough to find a suitable groom among the allies.
Perhaps someone of suitable standing who Yitka would also gladly accept. I don't want her to be unhappy.
I should marry to Capon, but actually Liechtenstein might be
I
an
believe
option.
Liechtenstein is single.
And an uncertain party. Besides, he's inconvenient for Sigismund. Yitka could end up being a pawn to blackmail both of us.
How about young Lord Capon?
He's a youngster still.
What's wrong with him? He's young, he's handsome, women are fighting over him. Yitka will like him, and he'll give her a whole bunch of children.
And to half the wenches in his clan too, eh? On the other hand, the Lords of Leipa have a good reputation, and Hanush can always be relied on, despite his temper. Maybe it's not such a bad idea.
I'll convey your offer to Lord Capon. If he agrees, we can
Ugh.
celebrate our lives.
I have no idea.
I don't care what the young lord thinks. Hanush is the one to decide.
I have no idea how
If
this
he
should work
agrees,
out.
I'll be happy to support your
Marrying Hans to some random girl. Hans and marriage. Like, the last time we talked to Hans, we could probably hear that marriage is far off the perimeter for him right now.
Stop dilly-dallying and go and tell.
You seem a bit out of sorts. Anything wrong?
Oh, these grand aristocratic assemblies are nothing for me. I'd be happier if they just told me in the morning how it all went and what my
I'm sure
boys
he'll be
have to do
thrilled,
next.
Gunnar. I'm sure
But
he'll
then you'd
he'll
miss
be
all the
thrilled.
grub and the booze. And the
No, I
gossip.
didn't talk to Von Wächter yet.
Oh, and have you heard anything interesting here?
It seems Liechtenstein's looking for allies. For his own ends.
And how's he going to do it? Didn't you see them all fighting tooth and nail here just a while ago?
Well, different approaches work with different people.
The only approach that'll work with Sigismund is open resistance.
Capon is
Maybe
definitely the
on
guy
the
for
field of
monogamous
battle?
relationships.
Let's hope young Lord Capon manages to stay free for a while longer. Ever since leaving Ratai, he's gone from one pile of trouble to another.
That's one thing you can always count on him for. I'll gladly wager with you he'll end up in some other shit by evening.
God forbid. Henry's not here now to pull him out of it.
In that case, it'll be
That's
up
the point.
to you. I'm sure you wouldn't leave him to disgrace himself in front of Hanush.
A lot of people think the wealthy burghers will stick with Sigismund.
He loves to be bound
whether
in
out of
marriage
fear
early.
or convenience.
Well, that's to be expected. As long as Sigismund has the city council under his thumb, no one will rock the boat.
Well, at least there's a few individuals here, like Ruthard.
Sigismund confiscated his castle and half his estates. That'd be enough to make a man mad. Not to mention that his son was killed in the siege of the city. No great loss.
Well, do you feel better now you've stopped eating game?
He's cute.
My legs aren't nearly as swollen.
Welcome. What can I...
Playing dice. Yeah, that sounds like something Godwin would do.
Take a look at that.
Sir Hanush, I bring happy tidings.
Happy tidings.
Hear it then.
Young Lord Capon is going to get married.
If he's got some impoverished noble's daughter pregnant, I'll have his hide. I'm not going to support some bastard.
You misunderstood my meaning. I was the one who arranged the betrothal. I mean, with your blessing.
You arranged a marriage for my ward? Just like that? With who?
With the niece of Sir Bushek, Lord of Kunstadt. Her name's Yitka.
Botchek of Kunstadt? The Botchek of Kunstadt? Godwin, you conniving old bastard!
Oh, fuck.
I don't believe it. So, young Hans is to marry Kunstadt's daughter?
Niece.
If you're serious, I'll make sure that you get the Rattay parish.
Or you could make me the abbot of Sassa. Or what about a bishop?
Forget it. Soon I'll be paying for a wedding. Not a word to Hans. I want to tell him myself. But let's drink to it, shall we?
Oh no. Let's drink to this once.
Cheers to you. And
I'm
to
getting
your parlaying
a little
skills.
sip. A little sip. Oh god, poor Hans. Shit.
May I have a word?
Poor Hans.
You? Anytime. With you, at least there's some sensible conversation. Unlike this pack.
I'm sure Hans will be very happy about the news and not mess everything up.
Young Lord Capon is finally free again. Let's hope he'll take better care of himself now.
This will be a freaking disaster, guys.
But at least he might remember to lay off that tomfoolery of his for a while. But if not, war will make a man of him soon enough.
Do you think there's really going to be a war? I mean a proper one, not just sitting around and talking about it.
I sincerely hope so. Whoever sits around risks nothing. It's time to get off our asses and take action.
Have you got something against the Kuttenberg nobles?
Their forefathers lived up to their ears in dung. But thanks to the royal mines, they were born with silver spoons up their asses. And they think that can
Honestly,
turn their blood.
I really like his drip, you know? The way he wears his checker over his armor. Also, check out the pattern on the clothing. But in German it's called Fischgerätmuster. I really love this pattern. I have a suit with this zigzag pattern suit in.
What do you think about Jobst?
Are you testing me? Jobst called this assembly and he wants things to turn out well. We have to trust him.
To turn out well for whose benefit, though? Some are up to their elbows in silver and blood, so others can live in freedom.
Better make sure you're among the latter, then. And in the meanwhile,
I think many people actually look down on Rufard because Rufard is in a very bad position. He lost his property, he is on bad terms with Sigismund, and his position in the city is also very weak. I think Rufard is actually the example of why standing up against Sigismund openly is maybe not the best idea.
That's exactly why we mustn't push too much.
Sir Bocek, your niece Yivka can start preparing for her wedding.
So Hanush agreed, without reservations.
Indeed.
Then I will fulfill my end of the bargain without reservation.
Thank you, Lord of Kunstadt.
Enough formality. We'll have a drink. What do you say?
A little
Cheers
sip
to the Lady
won't be too bad.
And the unhappy Lord Capon.
Here's to a good bargain.
Let's just not get completely hammered, you know?
Hey, you fucking fucker! I can't even take a piss without scratching my balls all bloody.
What was that? Oh, damn. In Germany would say he probably has Sackratten, which means like ball rats. Ball. Oh yeah, right, Anna. Anna was sitting somewhere, I think, at the window. Was she up there? She was up here and chilling at the window. Yeah, there she is.
God be with you, noble lady. There's something I'd like to ask of you.
God be with you. What would that be?
Oh my god,
diplomatic
why is her
support.
dress so beautiful?
And your money.
No beating around the bush, eh?
Oh my
I like
god,
that.
her dress is beautiful.
But what do you want my money
It is so beautiful.
Margrave Yob's plan has some gaps, milady. We need to gather enough resources to...
To muster an army that Margrave can't afford on his
I'm gonna
own.
make a screenshot. I gotta show this to my girl.
Be praised. You're astute.
I should say so. All sorts of people have their eyes on my money, and divining their intentions is a necessity. Although, between the two of us, it isn't hard to figure out what Liechtenstein is after.
Hit the nail on the head again, Mom. You're well informed.
I am rarely mistaken.
I'd say you have a better nose for people than most of this crowd.
Oh, interesting.
Not only for people, but also for good food and wine. And beneficial deals.
Okay, good take. So I know probably which route I need to go for. I need to make her compliments and make her feel important and powerful.
Then you're in the right place. This occasion provides all of those things.
The wine here is average. The cooks lack imagination. And I have yet to hear any interesting offers. So, to the point. What is it that Liechtenstein wants from me?
Nothing more than support and resources for an army to parley more effectively with Sigismund.
Nothing more? I'd say that's plenty. And why ask me for help?
Scratching sex
Why should
around.
I, of all people, take the risk?
George.
It's not only your money we're interested in. You're well able to negotiate and trade. And if you were to take part in our plan...
Then I'd be helpful to you on two fronts. If you want me to support you, you
Eh?
must give me a good reason. Perhaps a favor in return.
Do you have something in particular in mind?
Oh god.
One of the guests here has...
Oh
something
no.
you shouldn't get.
Come on. You can't ask this of a priest.
Haman Alder. Now, if you were to switch these papers for the ones he brought with him, I would support your proposal.
And the papers I'm supposed to plant on Alder?
Just insignificant documents. If the incriminating ones disappeared without a trace, it would arouse suspicion.
Have you fallen out with the town councillor?
No. Alder is innocent in the matter. My relatives from the House of Bartosz are behind it all. They're disappointed that I dared outlive my husband. And the fact that I'm
interesting.
handling his estates makes their hair stand on end.
And these papers I'm supposed to switch, what do they concern?
My relatives somehow dug up some trade contracts between myself and certain undesirable parties.
You were dealing with the enemy.
They were not the enemy at the time. My conscience is clear, but I'll rest easier when those papers are in my hands.
Oh, okay.
All right, I'll help you. Or at least I'll give it a try.
Alder will surely have the papers in his saddlebags, which he left in the shed on the outer courtyard.
This should be
Bring them to me.
manageable.
Put these there instead.
I mean, probably can do this, but,
But watch
first
yourself.
I'll read in there.
Odoran's groom has eyes.
I will read through there. I want to see this, man. Like, I'm not buying it. Okay, this is not the book. Quest. Okay. Unfortunately, I can't read through them.
How are you getting on? Aside from the happy family reunion, everything is going according to plan. Thanks for asking.
I'd almost forgotten about that little detail. But fortunately, it wasn't too
Little
much of a
detail.
fuss.
Father is getting old. There were times when he could keep yelling at me half the day.
Keep it up. We've still got a lot of work to do. Just don't overdo it with the wine. No one takes a walking wineskin seriously.
Shoot, I'm really pretty hammered. I shouldn't drink anymore.
Sir Kunzlan,
I haven't yet had
1.9 kilogram feather. Yeah, that's quite heavy for a sword,
Heard
man.
about you from Martin.
Oh dear.
Have no fear. I know Martin well, and I know he's prone to exaggeration. Anything I can do for you?
What do you think of the rabbi's offer? The Kuttenberg Jewish community is large, and their support could change everything.
Yeah, but I'm definitely not going to drink more.
To be honest,
you know,
I've no idea what to expect of the rabbi's offer.
if I drink more, it might get dangerous.
Alliance, though, didn't he?
Aye, but still he must be aware that whatever happens, it won't change the lot of his people.
So you don't trust him?
And isn't it natural? It's not just faith in the walls of their quarter that separates us. They live in our city, but they're more foreign than the Germans or the Hungarians.
Will you support Margrave Jobst's plan?
That depends on what it is. If he decides to just wait, then no. I can't take that risk any longer.
Do you think we should look for help somewhere else?
I came here for one reason alone. To hear a plan of attack against
King.
Sigismund. If Jobst doesn't lay one out
And I'm
before
quite
me,
sure that he would
I'll
definitely
find
match
someone
with
more
Jan
courageous.
Žižka with that. Easily.
I expect you know Lady Anna of Waldstein well.
Why wouldn't I? She's joined at the hip with my daughter Rosa.
Oh,
I hope she doesn't
perfect.
feel
Of course
unwelcome.
they are.
I've heard she's a bit of a thorn in the side for some of the gents here.
To her own relatives, certainly. But I'll tell you one thing. I knew her husband, Wenzel, and he married her out of love. And I cared for him devotedly.
Alright,
the day
Ratzenfratz,
he
thank you very
died.
much for joining the stream, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next one.
So it's not
Tomorrow
true what
on my
they
German
say.
channel,
That
Strongest
his
Crusader,
demise was
with
convenient.
my buddy
Fire
Big Yo
slander.
here. We will be the
Giver for coming
Belagerungsbuben,
into a fortress
and I'm
as a
looking
young
forward
widow.
to that.
God be with
Or
you.
the next KCD stream on weekend. Thank you very much for watching, Ratzenfratz. I hope you had a good time, and just 2 more days. 2 more days, and you made it to the weekend. So, stay strong.
Lots of people.
What brings you here?
Dude, I'm just walking towards the door. You need to chill. Okay. Is there something I can do to the horses to actually make him go away?
I hope there'll be no singing. I've had a few nightingales and they all screeched like the devil.
Ooh, damn. Helena von Dvorec. She's a baddie. Like that dress. Like, check out the light effects on this one. Ooh, okay, it's probably silk.
Enough for that bastard Istvan to raise a small army. He caused us a shitload of trouble.
What? Greetings.
Aren't you a bit bored?
What's your problem? The horses are fed and watered. I'm not idle.
God forbid. But standing around here must be a pain in the arse, no? You might get thirsty.
Not really. What of it?
Shall we
Let's play a round of
roll
dice.
some dice? I'm sure you can take a little breather, eh?
Hell yeah!
Well,
That's
all right.
that's great news,
Just for a little
Gunnar.
while. I'll wait at the table over there.
Yeah, just go to the table, bro.
What do you think you're doing?
Keep moving. Whoop! And we're in. But let's play dice, because I think that bro might get suspicious. So let's actually just play dice before, you know, he kind of expects something.
Unless you're playing for the first time.
Ooh, 3 6s. Oh! Blessed be the Lord. This is a perfect first throw. Bro is cooked. One, two, three. Okay. But yeah, I'll play it safe. I'm not taking the risk. 2 1s and a 5. Oh, by the way, I still have some 3D printed dice here with the beautiful
Alright, that'll do.
Case D logo in it. Come on, camera, let's see it out. Ah, here we go.
It's yours.
Man, bro had quite a strong first round. Okay, yeah. That's a pretty darn bad first throw. But still, if we just manage to score something decent. Oh, this looks good. No. This is actually pretty bad.
Let it be now.
Oh, this is really bad.
Too, you know.
Let's take the risk.
If I was you,
I mean, 3 and 3 is probably the last one that you should take. You should not go above that. So let's see. Chances are high that he might win. And we're fucked. That's it.
Come to Papa. I won.
Oh, Konrad von Wächter. Konrad. Ey, Konrad. Wo gehst du hin? Quick screenshot of the back.
Beautiful.
Love it. But honestly, I think Anna is actually the baddest of all baddies here.
Lady, with all the clamor going on here, I can hardly hear my own thoughts. Here they are.
You're more capable than I expected. Thanks for the help.
You're welcome. And now you're part of the bargain.
As agreed. I will support Liechtenstein's proposal with both words and money.
Thank you, noble lady. God will...
Yes, quite. But let's drink to our bargain.
Nah, we're done with drinking.
I'd like to, but I'm afraid I've had more than my fill already. I wouldn't want to cause a scandal.
Wise. No matter, I shall drink a toast alone. But to your health.
Oi, Liechtenstein.
Gentlemen, I think we can raise our goblets to the successful conclusion of the negotiations.
Is this supposed to be your secret weapon?
Like I said, miracles happen where you least expect them. Tell me, Godwin of the House of Odorin, what news do you bring us?
I bring nothing from the House of Odorin. But the widow of Waldstein and Sir Bocek of Kunstadt will support our cause.
Both of them? Good heavens, what did you promise them?
This is going to be a long story, and I could use a drink.
Oh
So
no, Godwin.
My lords?
It would seem that we have all benefited from the break in these proceedings. New alliances have been formed. And I have also changed my plans. We shall still wait for Sigismund to withdraw his troops of his own accord.
Yeah.
But we
I'm
will
about to
wait
start shit.
with an army at our backs.
And how are we to raise an army? Wasn't it made clear at the meeting that no one wants to take the risk?
The only thing made clear was that each of us alone is weak, and that we could not find common
Monkey
ground.
to monkey strong.
But that has now changed.
King Wenceslas is, by the will of God, the barbatim of all his subjects. Not only the Christians, our community, and not only ours, will give you coin.
The Kuttenberg houses are still loyal to King Wenceslas, and we stand with Lord Ruthard.
And if that's not enough, the houses of Leipa and Kunstadt will unite and march side by side.
Hans doesn't know yet.
My niece,
Oh god. Oh no.
will take young Lord Capon as her husband.
Oh god. He'll make a run for it.
Lords Kunstadt, Hanush,
He'll run off.
and I will set out immediately. God willing, we will be back within 3 weeks, along with an army.
Now those are words worthy of a nobleman.
My friend, I still believe that words are more powerful than swords. And our words will ring in 1,000 voices to the glory of King Wenceslas.
Oh, bro, some watermelon. Oh, Hans will run off. I see him running off. Oh, shoot. Oh, damn. This game is killing me today, guys. This game is killing me now. Henry with the 1,000-yard stare. Just like...
After we conquered the city, you promised to restore order immediately. And then I find out things are even more disordered than before.
Your Majesty, we are sorry. We will put it to rights.
You've already said that. I want to hear real solutions.
We will put more guards on the roads and toughen penalties. We can have a few captured bandits executed as an example to others.
We do not care about bandits. We care about rebellious nobles and burghers. What will you do with them? How will you solve the chaos in the town administration, the rebellious miners, and the dismal yields? And how is it even possible that a rebellion against the king is smoldering here in the
mad.
city?
What do you mean, sire?
I hear the resistance is coming from the Jewish quarter.
Oh,
from
God.
right under your nose.
They'll blame the Jews.
Why haven't you done anything?
We don't know who is behind this. Without evidence, we cannot punish them.
Otto von Berghoff did not ask questions in Prague either. He acted. And I advise you to do the same. Find a couple of wretches in a hole somewhere. Point them to the Jewish quarter and give them free rein. To do anything. The city's Jewish community was and still is on Wenceslas' side. They need a warning.
We do not even have enough men to...
Marquardt, could you spare a few men for a while?
Of course, sire. I'll assign them to Eric. He'll take care of it.
So you see, all you have to do is make sure the city rebel get their share. You could at least manage that, couldn't you? And if the thought should cross your minds that you would get rid of the debts to the Jewish moneylenders this way, forget about it. Your debts will remain, up to the last groschen. Only now you owe us directly. And while we are on the subject of money, has the yield from the mines finally matched last year's?
God, this is awful.
The
This
deposits
is
are
awful.
dwindling,
I'm so
and
glad that I'm
mining
not
is becoming
in this
increasingly
situation.
difficult. And to make matters worse, the miners started rebelling.
Don't take us for a fool. They'll stop rebelling when you pay them proper wages.
Your Majesty,
Fact.
we can't do
Fact.
that.
Silence! How dare you oppose the kingdom's protector? You're a bunch of incompetent sycophants! Chicken shits! Not any better than the scum hiding in the forest.
I apologize, sire. I'll do everything in my power to...
All I hear from you over and over again are excuses and prevarication. And results? None. I therefore place the city council under the authority of Sir Marquardt von Aulitz, who is present here, with immediate effect. He will make sure you finally do your duty.
But, sire, that would be a violation of the privileges granted to us as a free mining town.
Silence! I am the only guarantor of your rights. You have to earn your privileges, not hide behind them. During my brother's reign, this idleness was perhaps tolerated. But that is over now. You were given a few simple tasks. But instead of working on them, you idled in the baths and lined your pockets. And let the traitors cast their nets undisturbed.
And you're just staring.
Unlike my brother, I am capable of creating order. And I assure you, I do not distinguish between those who stand in my way. Be they beggars, noblemen, or city councillors. You have 2 weeks to restore order in the city and increase mining output. I want clear results, and you answer only to me and Sir Marquardt von Aulitz now. No one else.
This is freaking unpleasant. This is freaking unpleasant.
Don't go anywhere, boy. Be so kind and remain here. Our throat has become rather dry. And we still wish to speak with our friend von Aulitz.
Yes, sire. As you wish, sire.
Oh, God.
Between the two of us, Marquardt, was I not perhaps too harsh on them?
Let's steal an apple.
And speak candidly. We have had enough of false flattery.
Sire, you were harsh, but rightfully so. These councillors, they need to be shown their place. You suffered their insolence for far too long. And the same is true of the Jews.
We know. Otto repeated to us several times that it is time to strike against them. We are glad he's not here. He would be intolerably self-satisfied if he knew we had heeded him.
Boy, can't you see the king's cup is empty?
You tend to us as if we were infirm. Boy, pour us a monastic wine. The monks had a good year. We have concerns, friend. The Hungarians are rebelling. Our army is falling apart, and we have enemies here on all sides. Would we had a proper army instead of human mercenaries?
Okay. Only the king is getting some.
Be relied upon. And we are no closer to our goal now than a few months ago. Thank you. It is a good year. If our father were still alive, he would have been astonished by the mess that a few years of Wenceslas' reign brought to us. With a single word, he would have put the nobility in their place, and the country would flourish. God grant him eternal glory.
We won't need much more time. We'll arrest the traitor Odorin, and the rest will fall in line.
Ah, shoot.
You say the others will be brought into line, but what do you know of them? We know only a few of them. But there's a fortress standing on every damn hill here. What side are their lords on?
We'll find out soon enough.
Oh, you will.
If only Wenceslas were not such a stubborn ass, and relinquished that throne that he has no use for anyway. The nobility, on the other hand, found a ruler like him very useful. They made a puppet out of him.
Once you restore order, they'll join you. All you have to do is promise them the privileges they lost during Wenceslas' reign.
First, they'd have to be willing to make peace at least among themselves. Jobst does everything he can to sow chaos, so that he himself emerges victorious in the end. This business makes me thirsty. Pour me some of that red, boy.
I think Jobst is just waiting for the right moment. He'll switch sides when it suits him.
Maybe. But first I'll have to conquer a few more cities. And get a couple more lords on my side. Then they take the threat of war seriously. And Hungary. If Bohemia is a wasp's nest, then Hungary is a viper's lair.
You will follow in his footsteps, sire. As soon as you get the chance.
But the wine is good here. To your health, Margaret.
All right.
And to your health too, boy. May your children grow in the land ruled by a good king. You did a good job, waiter. You can be proud of yourself.
To your health, Your Majesty.
First, we need to crack down on the biggest troublemakers.
We're working on it. While the consul was meeting, Otto von Berghoff and his men set out for Rapport.
Oh, shoot.
Alderin won't give you any more trouble.
He and Ruthard are in it together. Once we get
Oh, damn. Okay.
Ruthard easy.
So, Rabosh is going to become a battlefield soon.
All, Otto has already got Malishov.
I appreciate your confidence, sire.
But the devil knows there are a lot more strongholds to conquer here.
For the king, red wine, boy.
No. We shall have white. We have had enough of red.
White it is. Quickly! If Rapport falls, others will follow.
I think von Berghoff's little contraption will find its use again.
If need be, we could use it to raise this town hall too. And I have some suggestions for other candidates.
Not so fast, my friend. It's a wondrous tool, but we can't rely on it forever.
To bring it here to the square and point it at the city hall? Those sycophants would only benefit from a warning like that.
It's a splendid idea, but it won't be necessary. The councillors are quite fearful enough already that they can hide nothing from us.
There's been enough fretting, sire. You shall see. Soon we will drink to the conquest of another fortress.
You are right. So then, to victory. And you, boy, will you drink with us?
Oh, God.
So that you shall have something to tell your children and grandchildren.
To victory, sire.
To today's, and those of the future.
Uh-oh. Boys. I think this might be difficult. Oh no, there's someone with a doggo out there. I hope the dog doesn't get hurt.
What are you doing?
Oh, perfect. Shoot, I'm completely hammered.
Stop shouting, you fool!
You in need of something, my well-oiled friend?
I'd like to drink a toast with you to our joint success.
I fear this will end very, very bad.
Well, so to brighter tomorrows. Touching. Come now. What's become of your poetic soul?
I never had one.
Truly? Not even a little?
Well, maybe once. The older I get, the worse it is. Give me a few more years and I'll become a professional mourner.
See now. I'll gladly drink to that with you. Only there's nothing to drink. We've run dry.
Fuck. I've got a tongue like a slice of week-old bread after all that gabbing.
Well, get something wet for us then.
His lordship is so unsteady on his legs, he can't make it as far as the keg.
To hell with that keg slop. Your father surely has something better stored away. I had my eye on him all evening. He had pictures brought from somewhere for himself and his closest friend.
Interesting.
And left the rest of us to drink cheap dregs. Try and find one of those
Hell yeah,
pictures
let's-
for us, eh? I'm sure you can manage that.
You can bet on it.
Let's confirm
I've got a nose for booze.
the bias of our dad by stealing alcohol from him.
Quick.
You already said that.
Good wine on the table is a compelling argument in any debate going on around it. What does it matter?
No, no, that's a window. That's not a door.
It is going to take time.
But no, I'm so hammered. I have no idea where I'm going. And actually, yeah, give me a non-main quest hint.
But that is about to change.
How'd you like our wine, Chevalier?
The art of winemaking has a long tradition in La Belle France. Recipes are passed on from father to son, and each generation brings them to perfection. I myself was practically raised on wine. How many?
Hell yeah, brother. You catch my drift, Gunnar. You really catch my drift.
Taste. The king himself had wine delivered
You're a sly
to
dog.
his table
And I like that.
according to my advice.
No one's forcing you to drink it. At least there'll be more left for us uncultured plebs.
Indeed. I would hate to deprive you. En tout cas, judging by how you speak to me, you certainly do not hold back.
Baron Vaku
Okay, that's...
And God willing, the children will take after you.
Anyway, I need more wine.
Getting drunk with the rabbi.
I shall not, son. Intemperance is against God's commandments.
Ha! Told you. You're the same as our priests. But, to your credit, you actually practice.
Sorry, have you got some time to spare?
From cleaning up this pigsty? Any time.
Oh no, I'm not going to get in trouble here with,
Do you know
with
where I
her.
might be able to find the wine pitchers? I mean the ones with the really good wine that the Lord saves for his nearest and dearest.
And you're one of those?
I'm his son. But I'll just
It's
go.
not for me. I'm just supposed to bring the wine to one of the distinguished guests.
I see. And if it evaporates on the way, it won't be your doing, eh? Anyway, I don't know nothing about no wine. In case you haven't noticed, I'm sweeping the floor, and I'm about to mop up vomit. Try asking my mom. All day long, they're trying to agree on something they won't remember in the morning.
Good day. What would you like?
Sorry, I don't want to interrupt. But are you busy?
Imagine
What
just
do you
trying to do your job
fortress full
and
of hungry
you
mouths and half of them
have
noble
drunk people
lords accustomed
all the
to all
time
kinds of
running to your
debauchery.
kitchen and bothering you.
I haven't eaten so well in a long time. Lord Alderon was fortunate in his choice of cook.
He didn't have to choose me. My old ma spent her whole life in this kitchen, and my grandmother before her. God rest them both.
Wait, you're Kvieta's daughter, Madlenka.
It's been a long time since anyone has called me by that name. I was afraid you'd forgotten me.
You haven't changed at all.
But I have. And you've changed too. You left a haughty young pup, and now you return...
An old dog.
Not at all. The years have been kind to you.
And how have you been all this time?
Oh yeah, Stora! Cheers! Great to have you here. You missed a lot of drama in the game. Like, really, really a lot of
I
drama.
also got married. And soon I had my little Elishka running around under my feet in the kitchen. Young Sir Christopher used to come and play with her sometimes. He was always a very nice lad.
And your husband?
Asking important questions.
He died when Elishka was just a baby. He got bitten by a dog, and the wound festered. It was quick.
God grant him eternal
The fever
life.
got him.
Tell me more about Elishka.
She's a big girl now. She's a maid here for now, but I'm sure they'll find her a better job soon.
Well, aren't you worried about her? A young girl doesn't have it easy in life.
Even as a little girl, she used to beat up the boys in the village. I put up with all sorts of things without a peep, but not her.
Why don't we go somewhere together? Somewhere private. And reminisce about the old days.
You really haven't changed at all. You ought go and have a
No.
drink and stop chasing girls. I mean, it's...
Where might I find the really good wine here?
Why? You don't like the stuff from the kegs?
It's not for me. One of the distinguished guests asked for it.
Aha.
Astora, I have no idea what
down
was
the
going on
cellar
with your lungs,
see
but
the
I'm
pictures
glad that
lined up on the
you're
table.
back to normal
It's
again.
Lord Odorin's best.
You know,
He's drunk
the picture
plenty
of
of
the
it
chest
himself
bed
today.
really scared me a little bit.
One by one, an open battle breaks out. It'll be a fucking bloodbath. You sure know how to lighten them.
The problem is, I didn't even freaking listen to what she said. Wait, did she tell me something about the wine? Yeah, I'm completely hammered. Let's take some snacks. It's always good to have a few snacks. Yeah, but now let's take the time to talk to more people.
You can tell by the name that the horse is immensely valuable.
Drunk Godwin.
Esteemed lady, I haven't yet had the opportunity to make your acquaintance.
No matter. I know who you are, although Martin hardly spoke of you. From what I heard, I could conjure up a pretty good picture.
No offense, ma'am. But whatever picture you painted me, I have reason enough to believe it's mistaken.
Indeed. So, the stories of how, in your youth, you used to drag a different chambermaid to your bed every night is nothing but slander.
That's true.
And I also heard that you once fell drunk into the trench in front of the fortress, horse and all.
Yeah, also true.
I confess to that one. But nothing happened to either me or the horse.
I'm not surprised.
And is it not true that one of your paramours made off with your late mother's jewelry?
We are all sinners, ma'am. And besides, that was 20 years ago. A person can change a lot in that time.
Unquestionably. My husband is living proof of it. No more than I.
Okay.
Would you kindly introduce your two companions?
This is Lady Christina, second wife of Lord Binyek of Nostes. She's standing in for him here today.
Nice to meet you, sir.
How come your husband didn't come?
Because he's been rotting for nearly a year in the king's captivity.
I'm sorry to hear that, Mom. I pray that God shall return him to you soon.
I've been praying for it since the day I got word of his captivity. Perhaps worldly powers will come to our aid once the promised army turns up. One hopes.
It's been a pleasure, my lady.
And this here is Lady Helena of Dvorets, my niece and ward.
God be with you, sir.
Please excuse her. This is her first time at such a large gathering.
I'm not sure if I should try to raise her up.
You're fortunate, miss. Your aunt sets you a good example. And I'm sure she won't leave you to the mercy of the gentleman present.
Yes, Lady Matilda has always kept a close eye on me.
And I know what I'm doing. Don't think I'm not aware of how some fellows look at you.
Are you well acquainted with our hosts?
Only a little. Sir Martin Oderin and his son have been to visit at Lady Matilda's on several occasions.
They come to me for advice on selecting horses. If it hadn't been for me, that mule he's bragging about
Yeah,
to
I think
everyone
she kind of likes
costs him
him.
twice as much.
It was a pleasure to meet you, Mom. Is your husband here too? I don't believe I've had the honor.
You won't find him here. He stayed at home in our fortress. He suffers from gout and doesn't like long journeys.
Or any journeys, for that matter. Even where the king goes on his own 2 feet, my husband has to be carried by 3 servants.
All his life he gorged himself on meat, pastries and wine, and now he's paying for it.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
Nope, that's just too risky, you know. Let's see what Dry Devil is up to.
There's a fucking bore. These old farts here have no idea what fun is.
Well, what are you missing? There's wine, food, even a few females worth the same.
I'd rather have a game of dice. I want a good punch-up.
Well, let's have a game then. But for what?
For coin. What else?
Playing for coin's a bore. You got anything else to wager?
Yeah, I might have something.
And what might that be?
Let's keep it a surprise.
I hope he doesn't scam me.
Sorry, though.
But yeah, let's go for it.
What the hell? It'll be fun at least.
You bet it will.
Females! Exactly, Gunnar. What did they even roll? Ach, cool. Really, game? The game is just screwing me over now. What? But he is also not better off. We have 2 2s, 2 4s, and a 6. That's freaking bad. Can I roll something decent, please? 1 and 3. We're taking that. Not taking the risk. That was a good one. Nice. He won't score big in this one. Yep. And from now on, it's just getting dangerous for him. Rolling with 3 dice is always freaking dangerous. And 2 is the moment where I would probably quit. Yeah, same. Oh, cool. 1, 2. Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn, like, I don't know how bad it's for you guys. Can you even see the dice? Like, can you see, like, what's on the dice? Or is the resolution in the stream, like, even bad? You really can't tell, because I really have to focus on this one here. Oh, you're actually right, Big Yo. Like, I'm gonna... Senior Chunk from Community. That's freaking awful, bro. But we can play it safe. Let's risk it. Please, don't punish me again. Oh gosh, yeah. Got it. A carrot. I'm gonna stick that carrot in.
You can dip that rotten carrot in lard and wrap it up.
That was what I wanted to say.
I was just having a laugh with you. Lighten up a bit, eh? But if you don't like your prize, hand it over here.
Here you are. Not much use to me.
Ah, you've got no imagination. It's not for eating, but it still has uses.
What the
Like
fuck?
I could shove it down the back of the cousin's shirt.
Greetings. Want to roll some?
Sure.
Nope.
I don't. Well, you can.
Okay.
You're amusing. But you know my answer. I appreciate your friendship.
Ah, damn, we can't
I'd
raise up
rather
Anna.
run my own affairs.
I understand. Let's at least drink to your success.
And let's drink to the future of...
How come you're still here, sir? Weren't you supposed to travel with Sir Hanush? Raise an army, prepare a wedding feast and all that?
All hail Jobst. He sorted things out here nicely. He got my money for a start, and that's more than I wanted to give him. But you know how it goes. Give them a finger.
They take the entire
I
hand.
explained to the Margrave
Arm.
that I'm not going anywhere, and I sent my captain with him. He's still young and full of piss and vinegar. I'm too old and fond of my comfort.
Did you at least discuss with Hanush where the wedding will take place?
Nothing to discuss. The wedding will take place at our castle Littitz, of course. It's the pride of our family. We can fit in 3 times more people than here, and that still wouldn't be much.
Ah, but there are 2 castles in Rattay. I'd bet my right arm old Hanush will want to have the wedding there.
What? In Rattay? Well, I ought to look into that then.
Deal with yourself, though. I won't be your gent's messenger anymore.
Drunk Godwin is tired of him completely. Which is not surprising,
Ever
you know.
thought about getting married?
Yeah, I kind of missed my chance with the girls here, but maybe better, you know. Maybe it's better that way.
Some easily spooked pony is the last.
The rat'll be good, I hope.
Steal the table, the dishes.
Now there's a piece of horseflesh for you, Rudard. Not like that nag of yours.
What the hell do you feed it with? It looks more like a damn bull.
Sir!
Oh.
Sir!
those horses.
Ah, that's Peter of Pisac. Wouldn't come to the council, but he is coming happily to the celebration,
God, no.
you old fox.
Oh no.
Come on in, sir. There's wine aplenty.
Oh god.
Hey! Hey! Intruders! Enemies at the gates!
Wow. Imagine how much you can fuck up.
Seize the nobles! Kill the rest!
Why was there hay on a roof of wooden piles? Anyway. Please don't tell me that I'm completely drunk and fighting completely drunk. Okay, I'm sober.
Jesus! The surrounding Christopher! He can't make it on his own!
Take that fucker out! Never saw that! No wonder you're still standing! Hurry up, damn it! We're outnumbered! Take that!
You got him!
Vers from Berghoff. Come on. Oh, come on! Is he not able to fight for himself for 5 seconds? Why do I have to babysit him? Ugh.
Jesus! The surrounding Christopher! He can't make it on his own!
That one's had it! One step back! Stand your ground!
I know this is probably not what the game wants, but... Ah, shit. Damn it! I hope I could just change his clothes.
Fucking hell! He knows how a sword fight!
I wish I had a hammer instead of the sword. That would be much of a help against these armors. And go old stabby stab. And perk. Ah, cool. Okay. Like, oh damn it, oh damn it. But they're still holding out, guys. They're still holding out. Because I don't feel like cheesing the Master Strike.
Quick.
Free bird playing in the distance. Come on, man. Let's go. Kurr. Nice, some sweet backstabbing. Hell yeah. Hey, there's my boy Hans. Woo! Where's von Berghoff?
That was a close shave.
A little too close. Oh, fuck me.
Do my eyes deceive me? Henry!
Godwin.
How did you get...
Damn. I can't tell you how happy I am to see you. You turned up at just the right moment.
My hands are really wet right now.
Well, some are, some aren't.
They captured Oder and Kunstad and Rutard. And they took Alder and Conrad of Vector away too.
They wanted to slay the rest like dogs.
What about my father? And Hanush?
They left with Yobs long before that. I'm sure they're all right, but...
I found an innovator outfit. I mean, honestly, I'm quite sure that as soon as Henry heard about that, he embarked on his journey and he had no time to take a break.
I tried to come as soon as possible and warn you, but von Berghoff's people beat me here.
You knew he was coming.
He wanted Odorin. He probably had no idea they'd find most of Sigismund's enemies here in one place.
I bet he couldn't believe his fucking luck.
And Sigismund will be moving at a gallop. We have to be really careful now. One wrong move, he'll hang the lords.
Is there anything we can do?
Definitely not right now. We'll treat the wounded, bury the dead, get the hell out of here. Then we'll hide in the Devil's Den and wait for Jobst and his army.
If I survive the journey... Oh, God's teeth. That stupid nag nearly broke me in half.
The king announced one more thing at the council. He asked the councillors to ransack the Jewish quarter. That is, he ordered it, more like.
Fuck! Liechtenstein's got his people there. They could reveal a lot.
The city rabbi is sitting upstairs in the hall. At least he's safe here.
They're our allies. We have to help them.
What do you mean by we? Everyone here is lucky to be still breathing. I can just see them all jumping to their feet and rush to save their poor Jews.
Maybe Samuel will figure something out. He wanted to talk to you anyway.
He's here too?
Aye, escorting the rabbi. You should go and see them as soon as possible. And tell Liechtenstein too.
Anyway, we've got work to do. Godwin?
Give me a moment. I'll go and see Christopher first.
Okay. First thing... Now we're getting dressed. Let me just fix this real quick. Because, damn, like... poor Henry. But honestly, guys... Even though I'm having no armor, I think I did quite a good job in this fight. Wait, where are my pants? Pants are here.
Polls until morning. If anyone shows up, I want to know about it.
Okay, just... I don't think that this is the right time to actually ask the Dry Devil for fights. But we can actually take the opportunity and stock up on some supplies. And by supplies, I mean we can steal stuff from them.
My Tempest lost his life
Bravo, like, gotta be kidding me. Check, oh my god. Just check out the value of their gear. Kurka wodna. At least even the helmets and the swords. This is crazy, guys. Gotta be kidding me. This is like Christmas. Guys, you are crazy. Check, holy shoot. Check this out. And the worst thing is, these are even better than my old ones. Oh no, wait, they're not. I'm just losing my boots now. But on the other hand, do I need my boots? How much do these weigh? Yeah, they are better than my old. No, my old ones are a little bit better. But I think we can actually stay with those, even though they look kind of goofy. Yeah. That's a good advice, Big Yo. I will do that, but first let me just steal everything. Let me just steal that stuff. Highly appreciate your advice, though. Actually managed to repair those? Yeah, they're not clapped anymore. They're still in pretty rough condition, but what do you mean by no, Big Yo?
What about your horse? I don't know. I saw him bolting out the gate. Someone set his mane and tail on fire. Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already. Poor animal. Handsome, young, dirty. Well, at least it was overcooked.
Damn, like the helmets are really worth it. It's not stealing. These guys are dead. They don't need that stuff anyway. So I guess it's fine. Okay, if any one of those lads does not want me to take their equipment, say it now. Well, I guess nobody is saying something, so I can take their stuff.
What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this? God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves.
Dude, like, how is a man even supposed to pass on this? Tell me. How is a man supposed to pass on this opportunity? See, like, the others are also redistributing the equipment of those lads. So, nothing wrong with that, guys. You just chill. You gotta chill, Habibi. But, do you know who is not chilling? Pebbles. Because Pebbles is going to carry all that stuff again. Poor Pebbles. Tomorrow probably around 8 p.m. I would say. Depending on when I return from work, but I think 7 p.m., 8 p.m. is a safe time. I'll let you know during the day, Big Yo. Let me see how bad Pebbles looks right now. Oh, Pebbles is still doing fine. Good horse. Oh no, wait, that sword was trash.
Horse fell on me. I didn't get up again. They didn't even spare the animal.
Okay, bro just has trash gear.
My Tempest lost his life too.
Do you have better stuff? No.
What about your horse?
Let's see. Ooh, PDX is nice. That one is too heavy. I just don't want to carry this. But on the other hand, Pebbles still has space, so. Oh, poor horse. Rip. Ooh, this. Ooh, yes. Damn. This is some serious gear. Hell yeah. There might be even pieces better than mine. What? I gotta check this real quick. No, it's not. Mine is still better. Poor Pebbles. Is going to carry enough stuff to supply an entire army.
Someone set his mane and tail on fire. Maybe he survived. Maybe he'll come back. Or maybe the crows are feasting on him already. Poor animal. Handsome, young, sturdy. Well, at least it was over quick.
Helmet, okay, this must be heavy.
No, you almost took the neck of Kunst. That dry devil is as tough as old boots. If the horse fell on me, I wouldn't get up again. One punch captured.
Nope, nope.
Crushed. What have they done that the Lord is punishing them like this?
God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves.
Oh, the gloves and these are good as well. Oh wait, is this actually a unique dice?
What will happen to his lordship now? And to us?
We have to take care of young Sir Christopher.
I'm an awful loot goblin, I'm sorry guys. I'm really sorry. Oh, poor doggo.
Doesn't come back.
Bro's just roasted in an open fire. Yikes. Probably not a pleasant way to die. Is it? I mean, but it's not stealing, it's plundering. And there is no difference between the options. If you go through the options to see the attackers, that's plundering. If you go through noblemen's, it's still plundering. So, if you steal in the game actually tells you that you are stealing. If you're plundering, not. I mean, you can see it like... Whoop, here, in the menu. This is nobleman, but it says plunder, not steal.
God's punishment or not, they brought it upon themselves.
Matilda's rip, some nobleman's. Oh shoot! Oh no, she died.
We have to take care
and
of
Anna's dead as well. Oh damn, Anna was my favorite. She was a baddie. I really liked her.
The best thing we can do is to keep doing our work.
Well, yes, that's the price of war. Okay, let's check. How much can Pebbles carry? Not much more. I think that's it for Pebbles. Can still take the helmet, the gloves, and yeah. Oh, I'm going to take this one. Ooh, like this game is really giving me a tough time. Seriously, how the hell am I not supposed to be the worst loot goblin ever? Guys, I never had the chance to not loot everything. I never had the chance. I was cooked from the beginning. Oh damn, there's even a horse down there. Oh, and some lead. Wait, maybe he has good stuff? Well, just a little bit of money, but besides of that, nothing of value. Well then, I think we're done with redistributing the possessions of the attackers. Oh no, we just missed this one out, and this one has a lot of valuable stuff. Shut up, Mutt. I'm busy looting. Poor Lord Hans. I mean, it's not a crime. It's plundering, not stealing. You know? So, I would say.
Leave it alone, the two of you. Now we're in it with them anyway.
This is it for today, guys. What a stream. What a story. Thank you very much for going through all of this drama with me, because for sure it was exactly this drama. The writing of this game is really, really good. I'm really curious to see how it will continue and if we are able to free the nobles that have been captured, and also how we're going to do that. If you know me, guys, you know that I will be for peaceful talks with the sword. Violence it is. I shall return to violence. And if you want to see how I solve this amazing situation here with all the drama and all the intrigues that might be coming, definitely tune in during the weekend when we'll continue our stream of Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. But if you speak German or want to see me talk German or hear me talk German, tune in tomorrow on my channel Starion Plays. I'll be streaming in German and playing Stronghold Crusader in co-op. So that might be the right time to show up if you want to see me crusading through the Holy Land. We shall use words. S-words. Exactly. Swords. Guys, it was a pleasure. If you want to stay in touch, check out the Discord. Link is in the description below. I have an amazing community there and also announce all my streams there. If you want to see more of my costumes, check out the Instagram. Links also in the description below. And leave a like and a comment on this video, because this really helps me in the algorithm. It was a pleasure to stream for you guys, and I'm looking forward to the next stream when we revenge the dead baddies of today's fight. So get your swords, get your gear. Next stream will be bloody as hell.